What is up, everybody? We are back in the building with some Friday Fresh welcoming. That's our new thing. He's done over there. He wants to be fresh, as you see over here, looking like a slob. He outdressed me, made me look like poop. But you know, that's just how it goes, I guess. He had to be the better looking one today. I enjoy it the rest of the week. but but getting into this guy, you gotta see him wearing his 49ers hat, which is unusual. I think he's cursing himself. But
Nah, not really. Not really.
you don't wear it all week any other time.
No, I mean, I can take it off. I can just put it on now.
I'm just saying. Any other time we talk sports, you don't ever have the hat on. Like, don't curse yourself.
Either I have it on or I have it on backwards.
I mean,
yeah, that's mainly what I got right now, besides my Yankee.
But how was your Friday, bro? How is Friday for you today? I mean, you're looking fresh. You're looking all good to go. What you going? You going on a date later?
Man.
You going on a date later? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going on a date with myself because it's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Me, Crown, and everybody else is gonna get down a little bit. You know, it is what it is.
Oh boy,
we ain't doing too much over here, man. COVID's still outside. What you mean? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
I'm all right. COVID out there.
Oh,
long as COVID got his funky ass out there, I ain't going nowhere. You understand? I'm all right. I'm in the house. So if anybody called me, you know what I'm saying? You calling my phones, you hit me on the emails or whatever, the text message, and your boy ain't responded talking about, yo, we about to go to the club. We're going to grab some wings. We're going to grab some drinks. If I ain't hit you back, that mean I ain't going no damn well. Let's see, even though, not even that, man, you know what I'm saying? We got snow headed to the North Carolinas, man.
So we got it coming too. I'm prepared for it because, you know, there's money.
But we ain't never prepared for snow, bro. Listen, they talking about 100% out here in what Sunday? So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, football gonna be on, which is a good thing. You know, and saying I hope we make it through the games.
Right.
So that, you know, by the time it settle in or get, you know, whatever it do, because here in North Carolina, listen, for some odd damn reason, man, when snow settle in, transformers start blowing up, power start going out. If the boy ain't got no power to watch the football game, I'm gonna be in shambles.
Look, if you can get on your phone, I'll make sure the games is on in Discord. I got you.
Hey, yo, you know what? My man, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, so I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna watch the game one way or another. I forgot about that.
Just charge up your power brick so you have charge to your phone. Got you.
Listen, man, I go sit in the car. I go sit in the car. The guy, power good to go. I'm great.
Look, I already got the picture. I can see it. I can see you there. You got some wings. All right, you can get like DoorDash the wings to the car. Have you a big old soda right there. Dip it. roll up paper towels.
Roll up to the window. All they gotta do is knock on the car window. Yo, what's good? Hey, I'm in the blanket. There you go.
Wife yelling, where you at? He's like, man, I don't hear nothing. What's going on? I don't hear nothing out here. I don't hear nothing. I need to watch. Next thing you know, it'll be a daily thing. You'll be out there watching sports in the car. No kids, no wife. Oh, this the life.
Wilding in the front seat of the car, man. They better know, bro. They better know. But yeah, we got snow, man. And I don't, you know, like I said, I don't like it when it, you know, like that. Because the last time we had a big snowstorm here, like everything shuts down. But everything shuts down in North Carolina, even when they mention snow. And it's not really too much the snow to us, it's the ice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We get bad ice. So I'm like, yo.
Well, I mean, that's because y'all, like, I mean, you kind of near the water, all that stuff be blowing over, all that air and everything be coming down.
Yeah, then you got the little mountain areas too. So, you know, it'd be crazy. Like, I mean, my mom, like, their house, they're right next to the mountain. So they gonna get it. They get it bad. But we, you know, being here now, you know, where I'm at now, living now, it's only been, I don't even know. We haven't even had nothing really bad. So I'm all right. As long as I ain't got to go shovel no snow out the driveway, which, you know, I'm the type of person, it's snow. Don't call me to come to work. Don't call my wife to come to work. We ain't driving no vehicle. You understand? Because first and foremost, you're not going to pay for the vehicle to be fixed. I got to do that. My insurance, you know what I'm saying? So this is a word of warning to y'all out here, man. All you listeners and all the people in the chat. Listen, don't go to work. It's okay. I know y'all gotta eat, but listen, these jobs, man, they tell you to come to work. They opening their business. Ain't nobody trying to be out here in no snow driving around, especially not in North Carolina, because we can't drive in it. Now, if you're upstate New York, somewhere like that, I get it. Y'all driving this stuff all the time. But down here in the South, we ain't about that life. So don't if they say, yo, we opening up, you be like, listen, go ahead and open up because you're gonna open up without me. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit today. I'm gonna risk it staying at home, losing my job because you want to make some money. You ain't gonna pay for my new car. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna pay for the damage.
Ain't gonna pay for your funeral either. You're getting a wreck.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I've always been like that, bro. Like
I'm the same way.
Thing. That's been my thing, bro. Like every time I worked the job, I worked retail, a little while ago, and it was like, we opening up. Right. Why are you opening up, G? Ain't nobody coming in there. You couldn't even get 6 workers to come to work. So, nah, we good.
That's how it does.
Stay at home, people.
That's how it is, man.
Stay at home.
All about that money.
Stay at home. It's all good. Don't do it. Get you some charcoal. Get you some canned stuff. Don't go buy all the bread and the milk, because if your refrigerator go out, it's gonna spoil. Don't do that.
Nobody want no chunky milk.
Right.
We're gonna move into this first one here. This first one. Carson once again. Come on, man. It's poor. This man's poor soul. I don't know how does he even have confidence to throw a football anymore?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, I think they being a little too hard on my boy. I think they're being too hard.
You think?
Yeah, man, he being too hard on him.
I mean, they had big things for him, and he couldn't get it done, bro.
But I was like, man, listen. Okay, his stint in Philly, I get it. He basically wasn't playing for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nick Foles took him to the Super Bowl. I get that. Yeah, 100%. But could end it up, it wasn't even the quarterback's problem. It's just Philly's problem at that point, because they get rid of Nick Foles too. But now he's playing for the Colts. I mean, okay, and I've talked about this before, man. The Colts in their season, magical season, my Cinderella team sitting at home, who I was gonna be picking if they would have been in there, but they ain't in there.
Mine's still playing.
So I mean, at this point, just because like they don't want to fully commit to him, right. There's 2 factors. I mean, you talked about this before the show. It's either they don't want to commit to him because he's a horrible quarterback, or they don't want to commit to him because they're looking at this whole Russell Wilson type deal.
I mean, do you also think they're not committing to him because he can't stay healthy? I mean, that's always been his problem, is that he can't stay healthy. So they lose him. They losing their starting quarterback for multiple games and multiple weeks. Gone for 4.
But he didn't miss that many games this year, though.
I think he missed a good 4 weeks at least.
What? That was before, though. That was early on. That wasn't like down the stretch for them.
Don't matter. I mean, you can't stay healthy. They need a quarterback we know how important a quarterback is to the team. You know what I mean? Like, if you're starting quarterback and you gotta throw this backup in there that is not the caliber of him, I mean, I think it might play a part.
I mean, let's be real. For what I'm reading, man, I think they basing it off the 2 games and they didn't go to the playoffs.
Well, I mean, he should have did his thing. That's all I'm saying. You've been there before. Yeah. He's been there before.
You lose to Jacksonville, bro. Like, I don't even know what else to tell you at this point.
And
and like when
maybe that's how they're thinking right now.
I watched the game. When I went back and I watched the game.
Yeah,
he was some boo boo.
He was. What I'm saying, maybe that's what they're thinking, bro. Like, bro, like this team had 2 wins before they got here, and they left with the win. No, like, I don't know. I don't know how. Like, Wentz has always been a quarterback that I felt like he to me is a backup quarterback.
Oh,
to me, I've always felt that he's been a backup because he can never stay healthy, but he also was too inconsistent for me. Like, he had those hot streaks, and then he'd fall so hard, and then he'd come back up. I'm like, bro, why can't you just stay up here a little bit? Like, why you gotta go way down here, throw 3 picks in the game, and be cold, and then come back, and then you throw five touchdowns and 340 yards or something like that, and then you fall. Like you just can't hover in the middle somewhere. Like you can't be a Kirk Cousins and just hover in the middle. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it's Wentz though, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's scarred.
Yeah, but
and
like,
no offense, you don't deserve to be.
He's still paid though. Like, come on, you gotta at least hover in the middle somewhere, bro. You can't have the peak and then dive and then peak and then dive. Like, you can't do that. Like, that's a backup quarterback's job.
So okay. Here's the thing. There, if they're doing this, and they don't take him, right?
Right.
So if we saying they're not fully buying into, the Colts are like, we ain't fully buying into him. They take Russ. Who you gonna take, G?
Who am I gonna take?
You wearing a Washington hat. Let us know. I mean, you gotta go with Carson.
If they take Russ, I'm pushing hard for Deshaun Watson.
Bro, you not getting him, bro. We're gonna talk about that.
I'm pushing. You know why I'm pushing? For the one, we got the cap space. A lot of teams don't have what it's going to take to bring him over because his contract is so high. Like, I mean, he has a high contract. Like, he's a big hit to cap. Washington is already. I mean, I think they're going to be in play for him because of a lot of the reports that's coming out and a lot of stuff that I'm watching Ron Rivera say about this. Because Ron Rivera's already talked about it. It's already been on record that he spoke about it and everything already. So. I think he ain't like come out and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna go get him type of deal. But he's talked like he's already said that he knows that they gotta go get it. I mean, but like Chat saying, even with the illegal stuff happening, yes, because the NFL has not banned him from anything. Does it hurt if we go get him and he does get in trouble? Yeah, but I mean. I think if they make a move for him, there's been something cleared to go get him. Most people ain't going to do it, but then, I mean, who knows if he leaves because Texans just they're getting ready to interview Flores, which is the guy that really Watson wanted to go play for it.
So listen, bro. You've already established, and you gave us the secret. You gave us the sauce, G. About Washington being a place to kill off quarterbacks. So you pretty much saying Washington wants to have a bounty on Deshaun Watson. Why not have a bounty on Carson Wentz, man? Dude, this highs and lows is not him off. You gotta worry about it. Why you gotta try to kill off Deshaun though? I'm just trying to figure that out.
Bro, if they go get Wentz, it's you might as well just stick with Heineke or Kyle Allen.
I'm just saying.
I don't need another backup. I need a quarterback. I got backups. We got them. We got third stringers. We got fourth stringers. We got fifth stringers. They go all the way down the practice squad. And then we go and find people that living in cardboard boxes and bring them in. I mean, where did Gabbert come from? I don't even know who that dude is. Like, where did he come from?
Like I think
who is Blaine Gabbert?
Listen, man, if it's me, I'm taking my chances on Carson Wentz out there.
Not a shot, bro.
Alone, man.
No.
You see what y'all did to RG3G? No.
That was Shanahan and Daniel Snyder. That was them two people together.
No, bro.
That man should have not been playing. And you got your boy, Mr. I got charges out the kazoo, about to go to jail, owner. Like, oh, we got to play him. We have to play him no matter what.
I'm just saying, man.
He made RG3 bigger than the team. Messed him up.
Take Carson.
Absolutely not.
Okay, if they get Carson Wentz, what are you gonna do?
Not root for him.
I can't see that happening.
I'm rooting for my team. I'll root for my team, but I'm not rooting for Carson. I'll root for my team, but I'm not rooting for Carson Wentz. Absolutely not. I can't do it.
But that's gonna be your quarterback.
That's not gonna be my quarterback. They're gonna be their quarterback. It's not gonna be my quarterback. I'm a root. I'm gonna be over there. Heineke, get in the game, bro. Allen, get in the game. I'll root for the guys that's already been there. I ain't rooting for no Carson Wentz.
I can't believe this, man. You don't want Carson on your team, man.
I wouldn't
lift y'all the glory, man.
No,
this may be y'all chance.
Absolutely not.
You want
Bro, bro, look at the team he has, and he can't even get the wins.
He got the wins though.
No, he
just
didn't. He didn't get the ones that counted. Exactly. Those are the ones I want. We can get the wins. We just can't get the ones that matter.
Even if he comes
That's
in,
like having Kirk Cousins all over again.
But even if he comes in and he plays and beats Dallas twice for y'all,
no, because that doesn't put me in the playoffs. If I'm not, I need 10 plus wins out of a quarterback.
This man is not trying to get Carson Wentz, y'all.
I'm not. I don't need Kirk Cousins again. I had him once. He took like $42 million with him when he left. I'm good. I don't need that again. I need somebody to get it done. Get the job done in the big games.
So, but Deshaun doesn't have a record of getting it done.
I think Deshaun can get it done though. You give him Terry McLaurin. He's only had one time that he's ever had like real big receiver, and had a half decent team. I mean, well, they traded him like idiots. They traded him to the Cardinals.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't doing that though. We got Terry. Terry's getting locked up. They locking Terry up right now. They already put the handcuffs on him, put crazy glue on him, threw him up against the wall, like Bernie Mac did in House Party. You know what I mean?
Facts.
They ain't letting Terry go. There ain't no way they let Terry go. That boy done been locked up. He's shackled to the wall, bro.
Right. He don't want to improve. He want play off a bus right now. Like this is not even gonna happen.
No,
anything else.
we're because I feel that we're right there. Like I really feel that we're so close. It's just a couple pieces that really got to be fixed. Like we definitely got to get some corners. We definitely got to get a little bit on the line. Like I mean, they got Leno coming back, which was a huge pickup because again, the guy played phenomenal this year. And then I've read some things that we might be letting go of Sheriff. Sheriff says he wants to be there, but Sheriff also wants a dumb amount of money. But Sheriff is missing half the season. Like when he's there, he locks in. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna pay you $18 million per year if you can't stay on the field for more than half the year. You know what I mean? I need at least 7/8 of the year.
Come on, bro.
I'm dead serious. I mean, we have everything in front. Like, I mean, we have a great defensive end. We got our defensive line's dumb when it's healthy. When you think about it, right? You think about that. You have Chase Young, you have Montez, you have Jonathan Allen, you have Deron Payne on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to fix that. Might just have to get a couple people I can rotate in and out with. That's it. Couple guys I need 2 plays off. Okay, boom, man, good. Get back out there. You're good. And then now they moving. Now they move Collins down into he's playing that hybrid type of style where he's playing linebacker and he's playing safety. But they haven't done. They're playing a lot of linebacker, which I think was the best move they could have did for him after he tore his Achilles. He didn't have that over the top speed anymore. I mean, he has great speed for a linebacker playing middle. You know what I mean? Like he can cover. Which is nice. He can cover the ball. And that's what you need. You need somebody who can cover and tackle in that position, which he does both. And I think he did. Once he fell into it and accepted that role, I think you got to see Landon Collins really like come out this year. And I mean, Cam Curl's definitely handling the backside where Collins once was. Like I said, I think it's a couple. I think we need like two corners, and I think you're pretty much solid on the defense. You just got to get some corners that can cover and play, and not going to get hurt and be out of the game. I mean, we had that rookie this year, but he ended up getting hurt. He was playing really good ball, which is, I mean, like to see where he comes back to. But I think our biggest issue on the offense is the quarterback and maybe a couple linemen.
Okay. So I mean,
and they got the money.
I mean, either way, I think y'all will still be all right. You know what I'm saying?
You still got the money. We got the money. That's what I'm saying.
You're the only team with the money, so that's what I'm saying.
Well, now we're not the only team.
Gonna go to the money.
I mean, we're not the only team though.
Carson gonna go
because you got what? You got the Dolphins. I forget who the top team is, but they had like 78 million. It was the Dolphins, and then there was another team, and then we were like the 4th team, I believe it was. We had like 68.
Carson to the Redskins. I mean, not Red. Sorry, we can't say that. To the football team. Sorry.
Hey. February 2nd, we'll have a name. I don't know what that name is. It's probably gonna be horrible, but we'll have a name.
Yeah, you have a name. The team.
There is like what the chat saying. There's a lot of QB needy teams though. There is
100%.
absolutely a guy. Like I mean, you're gonna probably see what the Broncos chasing the quarterback. I think you're gonna see the Saints trying to get a quarterback because Taysom Hill ain't the guy down there for sure. And then whatever they got backing him up definitely ain't it. Whatever his name is, what's his name? Booker or something like that. Yeah, down there backing him. Yeah, he ain't it. And then you got who else out there? You going now you have the Colts in there. We're gonna see if Russell Wilson stays with Seattle or not. I mean, I think he's going.
Of course he's going.
And then I mean, I don't feel like the draft. I mean, I don't really feel like the draft is that big on quarterbacks this year.
It's not. It's
more. I really feel like it's wide receivers. I was just getting ready to say like wide receivers.
More wide receivers this time.
Yeah. Getting away from Mr. Carson Wentz, we're gonna go Mr. Cooper, Mr. Fine himself. What do you think about this one again? Mr. Cooper back in the headlines for another COVID fine.
I mean, he being stupid, straight up, just being stupid. I mean, it is what it is, bro. You just want to keep losing money. You know you're not supposed to be out here without a mask. You know that's what they got a restriction on you. The NFL has a restriction on you, but you out here doing your thing. Hey, but at the same time, I need you to be smarter than that. Because at the end of the day, man, listen, we all know COVID vaccines are a choice. We know they are. They're a choice, man.
They are.
You do it. You do it if you want to do it. If you don't, you don't. Yeah, I mean, like this. You go out here, you be stupid. You know, you're not wearing a mask.
I mean, it might be that $100 million you got, you know.
But still, like, I mean, let's. All right. So listen, from what I read and what I was taking on this, it's hard. It ain't hard not to get a fine.
Right.
Like, it's not hard. I mean, I
Especially
get it. You're a millionaire.
For him.
Yeah, I get it. You got millions. You got it, bro. I ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even if I got millions,
you know what I'm saying?
Even if I got millions, I ain't trying to lose none.
But I'm just saying, bro. Like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? You out here, they tell you, bro, listen, you out in public, wear a mask. You can't sit in the crowd, G. Sit up in the box. No less than 10 people. Chill out. You good. Bruh, I go to a game, you know where I'm sitting? I'm sitting my ass in the nosebleeds because I ain't got that type of cash flow.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Honestly,
you get a box seat, bro. What I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, the box ain't even safe anymore. I don't know if you caught it, but I can't remember the rapper's name. He was at the Dallas game, and I caught this the other day, and I thought it was the wildest thing I've ever seen. He was up there getting buns in the box.
Right?
He literally smashing the buns in the box. Like, the box ain't even safe no more.
I'm just saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta find that. I gotta find it.
Everybody ain't seeing them unless they paying that camera.
Oh, they definitely was seeing them. He was right at the glass.
You know but still, though, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I feel like that's a good, you know, adjustment to everything. But now he wants to go. He went to the Dallas Mavericks game, right? He's on the sideline, court side, whatever. You know what I mean? You out here, bro. Wait a minute, but you say you out here, bro.
Right.
You understand what it is that happens here, bro. Like, you're unvaccinated. There's new variances to this virus. You're a football player, G. Okay.
Do you think with this that there's going to come to a point where, I mean, he's been fined multiple times now. Do you think there's going to become a spot where they're going to be like, yo, you got to sit down?
100%. Because at the end of the day, look at this, man. Look at this, bro. You out here, you unvaccinated, right? You on the sideline. You at a Mavericks game. There's multiple people out here that's unvaccinated too. You catch this virus. Y'all are in a pivotal time right now. The Cowboys are in a pivotal time. Right. They're in the playoffs. All they got to do is win one playoff game, and hell, they beat the world because everybody know they haven't had a playoff win since God knows when. You know what I'm saying?
Back in
But
'95.
you bring that back now. If he comes back to the facility, let's say this
Right.
week, we know that COVID still has the incubate, it has the thing, and it boom, you hit the test. Now he's in the facility. They at practice. You been out here though, wilding, doing your thing. Now, boom, they hit with COVID. They ain't got players to play the game.
Right.
I don't want no excuses, even though they playing my boys on Sunday. As a fan, I don't want the excuses of, especially from Cowboy. Oh, we had COVID issues. No, get your boy under control. He
Right.
know what he's supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it
like
makes sense.
that's a dumb decision, man. At this point in time and where you are in the season, but at the same time, man, protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? I get that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do it. It's your choice. But at the end of the day, man, we got to be real. You got to be smart. They got these things in place for you for a reason. They're trying to protect you, even though you don't want to protect yourself.
Right.
So I don't like. It's just trippy to me, man. It's trippy. Like he was even at the Cotton Bowl game. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And
you
had
have
his
it.
mask on then.
Yeah,
Why you can't wear it now?
I think there's stipulations at per places, and a lot of college places now, like a lot of college like stadiums and stuff like that. It's mandatory that you have to wear that stuff. Like they make you like, even like some of those places you gotta come in. Some of those college, I was reading about it. Some of the college stadiums you have to have at least like they're demanding you have a card and you gotta prove you're vaccinated before they can even let you in there now.
Right. But I'm just saying, man, like you still gotta be smart. You in the open public in a basketball.
There's selfish people, bro. There's selfish people everywhere,
man.
and that just shows you who he really is. He's not thinking about everybody else. He's thinking about Mr. Amari Cooper himself.
Right. But he ain't thinking about the Cowboys.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't thinking about that.
Listen, he not thinking about his owner, Jerry Jones. You do something crazy like that, man, you out of here. I don't give a damn who you is. Listen, they was just talking about it the other day, man. Jerry getting old. Jerry done already said, it's Super Bowl or bust. I don't care, bro. If they don't make it because they got an outbreak that comes from Mr. Cooper himself,
right?
We're gonna see that man on the side of the road holding a sign talking about we'll work for food. I promise you.
Oh yeah, I mean Jerry ain't playing that game. I mean it's one of those things you gotta look at. Like it's just to me, like I said, I'm not vaccinated, but I also don't put myself in that position either for nobody. You know what I mean? Like I like the most I'm out the house is to go donate plasma because that helps people. So I go do that. But that's about the extent of me being outside the house. Like literally, like I go to the grocery store and that's it. I go to the grocery store, come home. I'm not outside wilding out and acting a fool. You know what I mean? Like I know what's out there and it don't scare me. I'm healthy. I'm good. But it's still the same thing is that I think about, I'm not thinking about just myself, like whatnot, you know what I mean? Like everybody out there thinking about, like he's legitimately telling you, like, I don't care about my team. I don't care about your families. I'm Amari and this is me. And this is what I'm doing.
I'm invincible. Okay.
But that's how it is. And that's it's sad that it's like that, like, you know what I mean? Like in basketball, especially thinking about it, like, I mean, we just got done doing this like 2 shows ago where the Bulls they were going to the G League for players because they were dumb. Like they didn't have enough. The outbreak has been crazy in the NBA lately. Like it's just a dumb move, man.
So look, check this out. One of the craziest factors, and this is one of the craziest factors with this whole COVID thing, the virus and the way that they say you can catch this, right? It's being that it's not necessarily airborne, so to speak, but it is. Because if you sneeze, you cough, something comes from your mouth, it lingers for I don't know how long before it falls. Now, he's on the side, he's on the NBA game on the side. How many of us watch the NBA game and see players run by other guys and then, you know, like, hey, what up, you know, or still there talking to him. Let's say he ends up, I mean, I'm hoping he don't. I don't want anybody to get sick over this. I'm telling y'all, I don't suffer enough from this, but and that's another story. But at the end of the day, he does that. Say he's talking to LeBron. Say he's talking to Steph, and boom, they test positive. But then everybody else on the NBA. Now we got another outbreak with NBA games. Back to your point, we canceling games,
right?
But we know they ain't playing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about having the courtesy to say, listen, man, I'm gonna do what's right. Not only that, because for one, my team's in the playoffs. We're trying to get to a common goal. Let's win the Super Bowl. I want to do everything under my might to try to help protect the team. I'm gonna help protect others and just do what's right. It sucks, but I'm gonna do what's right. That's what it all boils down to.
Right.
So, like I said, I just don't get it at this point in time. The whole matter of the fact that they're in the playoffs and he's out here doing this crazy stuff. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. If it was me, your fine would be a little bit higher, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna hit you where it hurt. I'm gonna make you understand that this is no game. You know what I'm saying? 14,000. I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
that ain't much to him.
He's already been like I said, he's already been fine. Like it just doesn't make sense to me, bro.
Yeah,
like I think that's where the suspension has to come into play. I mean, if it's now, it's now.
Yeah, hit him where it hurt. I say hit him where it hurt. Get him under control. So I mean, at least they can try. But you know, we're gonna get to these NFL talk, and y'all gonna see. I don't care about them anyway. So
there we go. We going into this NFL coaching jobs. We hiring out here. We are hiring.
They got jobs for sale.
They got them. They got them out here for real. Like we see another coach get fired. The Texans fired a coach. So now we have a another coach opening. Right now,
man only coached one season though, bro.
I believe there's eight opening. If I'm correct.
You got the Texans, the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Giants.
So you got, here we go. So we got the Raiders, the Broncos, the Jaguars, the Dolphins. Let's see the Vikings. We have New York now. They did end up coming back and firing Judge. Like I don't know. That was kind of weird.
Yep.
That was kind of weird. I don't know how. Like it didn't make sense to me when they made that. Like I was like, like why would you not fire that man? And then you got the Texans. And a potential surprise, the Seahawks. But we've been talking about that. We've been all over that since we've been watching and been doing the show. We've talked about Pete Carroll being out of there.
Right.
So
we're still on watch.
Where? Watch, right? Who do you? Huh?
You said the Seahawks still on watch, right? Because I haven't heard.
Yeah, they're potential surprise. That's what it says. Potential.
Well,
surprise.
The one that I thought that was gonna be gone, bro. Listen, I'm hearing this every morning on sports radio locally. Matt Rule ain't going nowhere. I feel bad as hell because I think he should. Like, you lose 7 in a row, bye. Like, bye, go. Crazy.
I mean, what do you think here? I mean, like you got all these guys open. You see, like, I mean, what do you? And then, like I said, I was talking about it. We were talking about earlier. What do you think? What do you think about this thing with Brian Flores getting interviewed by the Texans?
I like it. I like that because at the end of the day, if that they don't start getting to the point to where they're gonna do something with Deshaun, they keep him there. I think that'll help Deshaun out. I really think that'll help Deshaun out. Get Flores in there, and probably will his team to win it. But like I said, Texans are a team like Miami as well. They don't really bring in pieces. So I don't know if bringing in Flores, keeping Deshaun, bringing in the pieces and making it work, it'll be good. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a good situation. All these other teams, I don't know. You got to get some. And I'm gonna be real.
Do we? This is the thought. Like I've been thinking about this one with all these firing. Do we think we see Urban Meyer fill one of these voids?
No. Urban Meyer is living his best life. Listen, NFL.
You don't think he's gonna go to Miami?
NFL. I know y'all taking applications, but this is a person you gotta look out. You gotta look out for. He out here living his best life, man. This man in the club. This man ain't trying to coach nobody, bro. He ain't trying to coach nobody. A person that I would like to see get one of these jobs though, and I said it before, Byron Leftwich. I think Byron Leftwich deserves a shot at being coach.
Well, man, I think we might actually get to see him. I mean, I think we see him go to Jacksonville.
Yeah,
I think he's very high on their list of things that we're seeing.
But we got to be smart though, because they interviewed Jim Caldwell as well too.
I mean, but he was there, wasn't he down there before?
I don't think
so. Caldwell was part of that staff at one time. I don't know if he was a head coach, but I could swear he was down there at some point.
Listen, man, if anything, it may sound like I'm rooting for the black guys right now. I kind of am.
I would
love to see Lovie Smith back in the coaching position.
Smith, that's a name. That's a name right there.
Lovie
kind of old though. I don't know if Lovie got it anymore, bro. He got that old style. Bro, he's got the old style football though, and that's the thing.
It works.
Not the old style, not no more, because you can't hit people the way you want to hit them. Like it's different. Football is so different now compared to some of these older guys that played the game back then. They come in here coaching that old style football. Next thing you know, half these guys don't have paychecks because they got to pay fines.
So you don't think Lovie could coach a team?
I think Lovie can coach a team, but I don't think I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, his last stint was not good.
That's true.
I mean, his last stunt was not good. Like when I believe it was, I want to say that was with the Bears. His last time he was in the NFL. I mean, he might be living that retired life now. I'm just like calling it, and they like, nah, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
But what do you see happening down here in Miami? Honestly, like, what do you see anybody going there, and do they move? And if they get there, I mean, like I said, the team has not been high on Tua. The team has the higher ups have not been high on Tua.
I mean, apparently they have. They let Flores go, right? Wasn't that the excuse they used?
They used a little bit of that. They was getting salty between those two. But I mean, where do you see them keeping him?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, at this point, Miami is such a dead spot, man, for just football, period. Like we already said, get rid of the football team and just focus on the basketball team. Like, because obviously y'all don't want nothing from the NFL side of things. Like, just let it go. You know what I mean? But at this point, I feel like too, they bought into Tua with the Flores, firing. But if you bring somebody in there now, if you bring in a coach that you notice a winning coach, like what do you do? What? Okay, you got to make a decision. You got to say, okay, we're gonna give Tua 10 games. If he don't get his act together, we ship him out. So we already know that Tua knows that they got a warning, they got a wanted poster for him in the locker room. Like they just want it. They just know they do. But at the end of the day, you got to be like, all right, coach, you coming in here. And if you're a coach, let me just say this: if you're a coach and you get the Miami job, how do you make it right?
Right.
How do you make it right? It's going to be a lot of work you got to put into this. And I don't think that a coach that's a winning coach wants to have that on him, because he's got to rebuild for like 2-3 years before, he even has some type of record.
My thing is too is when I'm looking at this, you got the Texans, and this is where I question is, Flores definitely wants Deshaun. If he goes to the Texans, he's got his quarterback without moving anything.
Mm-hmm.
But the price that the Texans can get for him, does Flores, like him going there, does that stop any of those talks from happening?
Wait a minute, say that one more time.
So we all know what's going to be warranted. Like, there's going to be first round picks, maybe a player getting traded for Deshaun. Like, he's going to be pricey.
Mm-hmm.
But if Flores takes that job, does that stop all trade talks of Deshaun Watson?
I think it does. Because look at what he's had. You got to, man. He had a winning record. And you let the man go.
Because what I guess what I'm thinking is like, with what they could get back for him, what they could get for Deshaun. Like I know Flores is high, and I think Flores wherever he goes is actually going to make a play for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like Flores wants Watson, but I don't know. Like I don't know. Like the situation is weird there, but that's why I kind of try to think is like, do they continue to trade talk, or is that like stop like on a dime? Like if Flores goes in there, that stops on a dime, and then they go.
You gotta stop.
They build that team up.
You gotta stop it, man. You gotta give it. If I am the GM, I'm giving that a shot. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it for a couple games at least.
But do they trade Mills? Because Mills looks to be a starter.
I mean, I guess so.
I mean, or do they keep Mills in the back pocket just in case Deshaun allegations hit a spot where they have to put him in suspension? That's what I'm saying. That's what my mind does. Like my mind has been thinking because like Mills.
I don't know, man. I think you digging too deep into this.
But I'm not though, because when you think about it, like they don't know what's going to happen with him. There's nothing there. I mean, they might have a little bit of a clearer picture, but at the same time, is we don't know where it's going yet. You know what I mean? Like we don't know if it's messed up or not. You know what I mean? Like we don't know if Deshaun can make it through a whole season. Because I imagine if Flores goes there, Deshaun's the guy starting.
Oh, he gonna make it through a whole season.
Listen,
Deshaun ain't played ball in a whole year right now.
Right.
Like this, he gonna make it through a whole season.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm talking.
The play is what's gonna help him make it through.
I'm not saying he's not gonna make it. I'm saying from his allegations, like if something comes up to where it's proven that he did do something, then he gets in trouble. Do they hold on to Mills to back that up? Because the Mills literally proved that he could start and play at a high level. The last 4 games or something like that, he threw well.
I mean, with that point, yes, you do. You keep him. You hold on to him for sure. But let me back up for a second because I need to touch on this question in the chat here. What we thought about Jerod Mayo getting interviewed. Here's my thing. Guys that have not had head coaching positions prior to being a defensive coach, I don't trust being head coaches. I just don't. At this point, we see it like falling all over the place. I'm straight. I'm straight with 49ers. I love Robert Saleh. I did. That was my guy. Bruh, not head coach material. Not at all. Defensive side of that ball is where you supposed to be. Stay there. Like, no, we not doing all that. But that's just my take, man. Like, I don't trust that being a head coach. You know what I'm saying? I just don't trust that being a head coach. But back to our point, yes, they keep Mills. I think they keep Mills to let him be a backup just in case something happens with Deshaun. I definitely agree with that. 100%.
Yeah, I mean that's just my thoughts on it. It's like we've seen what the kid can do. The kid definitely can probably be a starter somewhere on one of these needy teams. And
Mills to Washington. What about that?
I'd be all right with it because I just traded for him in my CFL.
You all right with? Wait a minute. Hold on, dog. You all right with Mills going to Washington and not Carson Wentz?
Absolutely. He's young. He's 20. He's only 22 years old. That man got barely. Wentz got barely any tread left on that boy. That boy is. I'm good. That boy is beat up, bro. Like he's beat up, bro.
We not gonna make him give in to Wentz, bro.
It's not happening, bro. That dude is them wheels. Like
he's not gonna do
bro.
it.
He done been. Listen, this dude is like one hit from being using a walker the rest of his life.
He's just not gonna. He's not gonna do it, chat. He's just not gonna do it. He ain't gonna bite on the Wentz bullet, man. He ain't gonna bite on the Wentz bullet. We're trying to get him.
Never, ever. Let's move into this. It's time to get into this. It's time to get into this, Ray. We got to go to these NFL playoff picks. We gotta go to these picks. Our first game, 4:30, Saturday. We got the Raiders versus Cincinnati. Who you got?
You know I'm going with the Bengals, man, because I'm a Raider hater. I'm sorry, I'm a Raider hater. Yeah, I'm a Raider hater. And I don't care. I don't care. I can get flamed for it or whatever, but I'm going with Cincinnati. I did not like what the Raiders did to the Chargers. No, because they want to be a bunch of, boneheads and be like, oh, we the bigger team. We this, we that.
I'm not going to lie. I hope they had, I'm hoping, like, I don't want to see Cincinnati lose. But I want to see the Raiders have to play the Steelers.
No,
just because they didn't tie that damn game.
I don't want to see the Raiders no more. I don't want to see the Raiders no more this season.
But you ain't let me finish. You ain't let me finish.
Get them out of here, bro. Throw them away.
Listen. But listen, you gotta listen to this. So these dummies didn't want to tie, right? They didn't want to tie. So I want to see them play the Steelers, and I want to see the Steelers just wax their faces off the earth and be like, "See, that's why you should have tied."
I want to see them out of here. First round.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't listen. I know, it's a lot of. I know some Raider fans. I'm sorry if you watching, you lurking or whatever. You got us on audio, whatever. Right now, I'm sorry. I just can't, bro. I'm not doing it. I want them gone. I hope Jamar Chase have a 300-yard game. What's my man? What's my quarterback?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. I hope he go off. I hope he do his thing, like go crazy. Because of the way I felt like in that Charger game, the Raiders were being real arrogant. You know what I'm saying? I felt like they was like, this what we do. Hold on. You started, and then also like talking to Raider fans.
Only thing they do is got guys getting DUIs.
Right.
Ruining their careers. That's what they do best.
Right. And see, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily want a Cinderella story like that from them, because that's what it will be. Oh, the team that went through adversity, they lost their coach, they did this, they blah blah blah. Nah, I don't want that for them. I just don't. At this point, no, we don't want that for the Raiders. Because again, like I said, these boys, they got out here, and all you heard at the beginning of the season from, especially from the Raider fans, we this, we doing this, Raider this, Raider that. Okay. Now you're in shambles. Now you barely made it into the playoffs by the hair on your chinny chin chin.
Better go
but then you made it in and you try to be arrogant about it. So I hope you go to Cincinnati and get waxed. When I say waxed, I hope they beat the brakes smooth off of you.
I'm gonna put it this way.
To carry y'all back on them, not even in the commercial plane, but the 2-seaters.
I'm gonna put it this way. There's not a shot that the Raiders beat Cincinnati. Not a shot. Because Cincinnati is my Cinderella team. That's the team I'm riding. My team's at home.
Ride with them?
Well, I can't ride with the NFC East, bro. I mean, you got the Dallas Cowboys and you got the freaking and you got the Eagles, bro. I'm not rooting for either one of them. I mean, and like I as much as Tom Brady does his thing, I don't want to see Tom Brady win again. Like, that's old. Like, Tom about to go out here with like 8 rings, bro. Like, no, I'm good. Like you already solidified yourself as the GOAT, best quarterback to ever play the game. Right? Ain't gonna be another guy that does it. I mean, they get close. You'll have that guy that gets close, but you never had the guy to probably take it. I mean, we probably won't see it, but. Like, I want to see somebody else win. Like, I would love to see like Arizona come in and get a Super Bowl or something like from the East. I don't want to see these guys that got like multiple freaking Super Bowls win.
I feel you on that one. I feel you on that.
I want to see something different. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. But
like for me, every year I think in the playoffs, like teams should be different. Like that's just me. I don't know. I don't want to see the same teams doing the same thing.
But I mean, I get they earn their way. They earn their way there. Like, you know what I mean? They win the games. They earn their spot. Like,
right,
100%. So I mean, it's not like I'm solely against the teams. It's more or less that I would love to just see somebody break somebody else get a Super Bowl that hasn't been there for a while. Like, I mean, the Rams, they got a Super Bowl. I don't know if the Cardinals have ever won a Super Bowl. Like,
I'm with you on that efficiency. Let's go, baby.
But this right here is about to be. This game is about to be. I think it's gonna be ugly. I don't think they have what it's gonna take to beat Cincinnati right now.
Now, out of all the games that people put up 50 points, this is the one I want to see.
It's probably gonna be a 50-point game. I don't think they have the defense to stop what that Cincinnati offense is capable of doing.
I want to see them do it.
And then we gotta head into the 8-15 game, the ugly game. I think this is gonna be an ugly game. I think this is gonna be ugly. You got New England and Buffalo.
Who won the last matchup of this game?
I don't even know.
Buffalo? I think it was Buffalo.
I'm gonna click it. Let me see what happened. Usually tell you. Buffalo won 33-21 on December 25th. They won on Christmas Day.
Oh boy.
I don't know. I can't see stats from the game.
This crazy right here, bro.
1-1 on the season. They split.
This is gonna be crazy, right?
Who you want? Who you got? It's in Buffalo.
No, man.
It's in Buffalo at 8:15.
You know what?
So it's gonna be cold, and they might be getting that ugly weather up there too. So I don't know.
But listen,
Both
man,
these teams playing that stuff. So
right now, as I'm sitting here and I'm chewing on this for a second. I'm just chewing on this. I told y'all last show. I'm gonna be chewing on a lot of these matches. I'm chewing on them.
Chewing on it like a piece of gristle.
I'm chewing on it. Right now, as I chew on it in my mind and in the back of my head, I'm like, my heart saying go Patriot. But then I'm like, the Bills. But then I'm like telling myself, listen, I can't do the Bills because the inconsistencies they had this year. And
I mean,
Josh
they
Allen
both have been pretty
down,
inconsistent of late.
But listen. We can't say we can't really put the inconsistency thing on New England like that though, because they got a young quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And I know later on. I know early on in the show, in this some episode, we got to go back some episodes. Me and you both had bought in to the whole Mac Jones.
I'm still bought into Mac Jones.
You're still bought into the Mac Jones?
Absolutely.
I ain't never really got off the train. I just ain't really never thought about it no more because it was hurting my head a little bit. But at the end of the day, the Bills Mafia, like I'm just like, listen, man, I want to see y'all do this, but I don't have faith in them, man. I just don't. Like, I don't know why I don't have faith in them, but I just can't. Because again, Jared Allen is not showing me what.
I think the Bills are two years away from being able to take it for a deep run.
You think they're 2 years away from it?
Yep.
I mean, come on, man. Last year, right? They made a they. How far did they get last year?
I think there was a first round knockout. Actually,
I don't know.
Or they didn't even make it. I don't know. I can't remember.
I want to say they went deeper because it was between them and Tennessee.
I don't know. You have to ask her.
All right, look. Let me, as I find this out right quick. Hold up. I gotta find this out because I'm pretty sure they didn't. They were in there like longer.
Let's go see. What was last year? 2000 regular season, postseason. Let's see. Yeah, preseason, regular season. Up in there. We see last year's playoff picture.
Conference champs. So in conference champs, division champs. Wait a minute, they won in the wild card game. Wait.
Yeah, I think that was it though.
So they got put up. Oh God. So that's all right. So they beat the Colts last year, right?
I don't know. I don't remember last year. I barely remember yesterday.
Oh no, they win it. They made it to the. I thought so. They made it to the conference championship. So yeah, because that was the deepest run. They got beat by the Chiefs, right? So yeah, they made it to the AFC championship game. Okay. So I thought I was right. So this is the thing. This is why I say I can't really buy into it, man, because at the end of the day, they didn't. My expectation for them this year, they didn't live up to it. Let's just put it like that.
I know where I'm going.
I didn't even think today. I didn't even think that they should be a wild card team this year. But like I said, the inconsistencies in this team has led them to be in a wild card game again, to where now they fighting for their life. And I don't know. Like, where you going?
I'm going New England. I'm going who? Mac Jones.
All right.
I'm going New England.
See, that's the thing too. You got the mastermind coach here, man, in this game. So
that's why it's my pick. Belichick in the playoffs, bro. I don't know, bro. I gotta go New England here. I have to go New England. Oh, he going to the coin. He flipping coins?
I'm going to the coin. All right, that's the only way I can do it.
I mean, I can flip one for you if you need.
I want my coin. Hold on.
Maybe I can't. Mine's kind of buried.
Let me get my coin, chat. Hold up.
We flipping coins. We flipping coins out here. I have to go. Like, I have to go New England for some reason. I just feel like they're gonna be the team. I mean, it is in Buffalo, but I mean, like, we know what Belichick's been here before. Belichick he's been in the playoffs before.
I ain't found my coin, but we found a button that's gonna work just as good. The button toss, that's what we're going with. Y'all ready? Here we go.
He said button toss. Jeez. Ain't going with the Bills.
I'm going with the Bills. The button says the Bills. I gotta go with the Bills, man. Now, man. Okay. Well, that's one of our. Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Did we write these picks down?
No.
Remember, we got to do the score thing this time.
I win all the time, so I don't need to write it down.
All right. Bills, Bengals. We both on the Bengals. So I'm in the. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I don't lose too often.
All right. You don't lose too often. You lost last week, though.
Nah, sure. I didn't lose nothing.
You know what?
Write my picks down.
Gotta take the Bills. Yeah, let me write mine down. So we gotta write them down, y'all. This is getting serious.
It's serious right here. Serious than a heart attack.
This is getting serious right here.
The Lions say Saints and Buff. We're gonna move on out of this one. We're going to move into Sunday at 1 p.m. You got Philadelphia going to Tampa Bay. I know where I'm at. I'm going to Tampa. Going to Tampa because Tom going to beat the brakes off of them boys up there, boy. They ain't ready for Tom.
Well, you know, with this one
I mean, even the initials they have here say TB. It already stands for Tom Brady, bro. Yeah, that's the initials they use for Tampa Bay. Tom Brady.
I mean, last year, and I think I want to say this was last year. Yeah, this was last year. No, early in the season. Early in the season, this game was very close. It was very close, and the only reason it ended up the Bucks won the game is because it was one of AB's biggest games, right? He was a clutch for them down the stretch. And he made it, he was pretty much unstoppable, right? So now there's factors. They don't have AB. The Bucks don't have AB.
Yeah, but they're 100% healthy.
True.
With Mike Evans, and Mike Evans is on fire right now. Just saying.
But we're on a deep dive. We all know about the underdog factor, and the Eagles are the underdog.
Not happening. Jalen Hurts ain't built for this yet.
And they're like, they're playing a little tough.
No, not happening.
I would want to see it happen. I'm not gonna lie. I really would. Would love to see Philly win this. Love to just get rid
so that's
of the
your
whole,
pick. You're going Philly.
Nah, bro, I ain't say that. Hold up. Stop out. I would love to see them do it. But at the end of the day, Philadelphia, the team, and the way that they play, it hurts me because I'm like, watching them play, dude, I'll be like, all you got to do is just run the ball. Run. Like if Jalen doesn't see anything, like you literally see him doing the 3-second count in his head, and he still tries to throw the ball after the 3-second count. Ain't nobody up. Run, man. Get what little bit of yards you can get. The games that they played and he's done that, they've been successful. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is playoff football. We got the GOAT, Mr. 7-time. And and what better way to win and go out 8-time Super Bowl champion?
Nah, bro.
I gotta go with the Bucs on this one because they getting, if I'm not, they getting Leonard Fournette back too.
They got everybody. They got, I believe they're 100%.
That's a problem.
You're going Tampa Bay?
Gotta take Tampa. Gotta take Tampa on this one. There's no other way. If you go against Tampa Bay and this was something wrong with you, you're not breathing. But I'm not gonna throw out the fact that the Eagles might can do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my pick.
No.
My pick right now is gonna be Tampa Bay though. I got to take Tampa.
Then we're gonna move this Sunday at 4:30. 49ers.
Oh boy.
Versus Dallas. This is a matchup we ain't seen. I don't know if we've seen this matchup in the playoffs since the 90s.
Oh boy. No.
This is one of them old school rivalries right here. This is a 90s rivalry.
Oh boy.
Where you going, bro? Bring yourself back, bro. Come on back. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Oh my, I'll fix you. Oh boy, I'm out.
What you got, bro? Let me hear it.
Oh, Jesus.
Let me hear it.
Oh, I don't even know how I feel, man.
I know where I'm not going.
I don't even know what to say.
I'm not going to Dallas. I'm tell you that much. I already know my pick. I'm gonna put it right here. 49ers.
The more
no
the
shot.
more I look at things, man. If I had to,
What
be
you
real,
need a ride into your pick, bro? You need a ride in your pick? I mean, I can give you a ride. I got a train coming.
Okay, hold a second. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna turn the hat to the back for this.
Yeah. Oh, look at it. It now has it is now serious.
All right.
See how serious this guy? He turned the hat backwards. He thinks he's Ken Griffey Jr. now.
So as I get ready to move into this, guys, I need for y'all to understand one thing. As a disclaimer to the show, the Deep Dive Live Sports Podcast right here on twitch.tv/me45. I want y'all to understand some of the things you're going to hear may not be for your ears. And if you're listening to this in your home and you got kids around, you might want to go ahead and put them away because it's getting ready to get real heated.
Yeah, put the kids away. He thinks he's part of the program. Away. He said it's time to put the children and kids to bed and go looking for beep dinner.
And if you're at work, this is not safe for work. Okay?
Not safe snap. Here we go.
So I try to give you guys my pick. I try to give y'all everything that I can give y'all without being the way that I am. But I'm one of the realest 49er fans you'll ever meet. And so in order for me to give y'all my pick, I got to do it the way I've been doing it. So here we go. All right, let's get into this. All right. Turn your earphones up. Turn everything up. Just make sure you ain't got it super loud because it's going to go 100 miles a minute. Here we go. Now, since you got your radios and your volumes and everything adjusted and fixed, this is all I'm going to say. We need to win this game. We need this game. You want to know why we need to win this game? I come from a family of a long line of motherfucking Dallas Cowboys fans. Every Sunday, they win. Every Sunday, I lose. I have to hear this sorry motherfucking cheer that they do. And this cheer gets on my motherfucking nerves, okay? I don't understand how the Dallas Cowboys are America's team with arrogant ass fans that live on the earth that we live on. So now, the only request that I got for Sunday is I need for Jimmy and G to get his life together. Okay? We gotta have Debo. And I mean we gotta have Debo playing out of sight, out of mind. Elijah, I love you, man. Run the ball like there's no tomorrow. I need 20 yards of carry. Fluff the 10. I need 20. I need to gas this damn defense like none other. But do I have confidence in my boys? I kind of don't. I haven't had confidence in my boys all year. Last game, I held my breath for 4 quarters. I about passed the out. Now, if I got to pick, because I don't like the Cowboys, I can't stand them man.
I'm waiting. My pen's
I don't
ready.
think nobody can. But if I got to pick, I got to ride with my boys. I got to.
49ers.
Got to ride with them. But this is the only way I'm riding with them on Sunday. Listen to me. I will have one eye closed in the first quarter. If the first quarter goes like it did last Sunday, I'm going to close both eyes and I'm going to listen to the audio only. If we come back by halftime, I'm going to hold my breath just like I did last Sunday. And I'm going to hope I don't pass out. But because I'm not a Cowboy fan and because I hate the Cowboys, I'm going with boys. There's your pick right there. Gotta give it to you like that. Gotta give it to you. I can't go out of here without.
Basically, what he's trying to say, short term, is F the Cowboys. Beep.com.
Facts. And like I said before on the last show, if there's any Cowboy fans in the chat anywhere around,
he said F you too.
Understand this. I'm gonna say it. I ain't bleeping this one.
Ooh,
I ain't
bleeping it.
I ain't bleeping this.
Getting real.
No, it's coming from deep down. I gotta pull this out.
Well, it should come from deep down. It's a deep dive.
If we beat y'all on Sunday, if we beat y'all and y'all get put out again in the first round, like you've been doing in the past, fuck your life. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I don't want to hear you talking to me for the rest of your life. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Because again, we have won 4 out of the last 5 meetings between us. I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear it. Leave all 49er fans alone. You understand me, Cowboy fans? Leave them alone. You do not deserve the right to talk to them. And better yet, you don't deserve the right to talk to anybody in the world because you still keep losing in the first round. And yeah, I understand Jerry Jones is going on 80-something years old. Oh, well, you had your chances. You had your chances back then when I had my chances in the 90s. It's over, okay? Go build another team. Build something that you can actually do. Or you better yet, stay in the box, and then you might be all right. But until then, if my boys, we win on Sunday. Again, Niners. These boys, we win. Dallas Cowboy fans, don't talk to us, okay? Don't ever talk to us ever again. That's all I'm asking. Don't do it. Don't do it because you don't get the right to do that, okay? We tell you just like we tell the Rams fans. We own y'all stinking just like that, baby.
Can't take you this morning.
Let's go.
All right, so we got his pick. We got his pick. He hates the Dallas Cowboys, apparently. But we're gonna move into this one. KC. Pittsburgh going to KC. Where you at, bro?
Oh, God. I gotta let you go first on this one, man. I can't.
I go first. I'm going Pittsburgh.
This right here, bro. This right here.
I'm going underdog. I'm going underdog because
Hold up. Time out. Wait. Hold up. Stop the music. Did you just say what I thought you just said?
You absolutely heard me right. I'm going Pittsburgh.
hold the front door. It's finna start snowing right now. We just had me, 45, my co-host, pick a team, which he said he would never do. Damn it, I just got bubbly in the inside. I don't even know if that means anything right now. Wait, what is going on here, man?
I have to, bro. Like I have to. I gotta go. I love these stories. These are the stories I love. I don't know why, but I have to, bro. I want to see Ben knock. I don't care if Ben wins another game after this. I just want to see him knock off the hype of Patrick Mahomes.
Chat, do y'all see my face right now?
I need it. Yeah, it's turning white.
I'm shocked. What the hell?
I want to see him win, bro. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see Ben.
Not real.
I want to see it happen. I just want to see it happen. Real. It is real. You heard it. You heard it first here. You heard it first right here.
What?
I picked the Pennsylvania team. You know why I picked the Pennsylvania team? Because it's not the Eagles. It's not a division game.
Oh my God. I'm tripping. Hey, chat, I'm tripping right now. Like,
I need to see Ben win one more.
Literally just said on Monday.
I hate Pennsylvania
team, bro. I don't like Pennsylvania team.
I don't, but I gotta pick the underdog here. And this is the most underdog team in this playoffs, I feel.
What the
I'm an underdog guy, bro. I like the underdogs.
Yo.
I need to see Ben. I need to
Steeler Nation right now.
I need to see Ben. I need to see Ben write the storyline for this. Cause I believe, like, as much as I want Cincinnati to go ahead and go all the way, this is Ben's last ride.
Yo, what the
Ben's
fuck?
last ride right here. What better way to see? Like, this is where I really truly see it. I see Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh playing for a Super Bowl.
Hold up. It gets even better, chat. Hold up. Time out. Oh,
I wrote it down. Right there. It's on the paper.
It's on the Deep Dive Sports Talk right now, bro. This is
what happened. We had crazy morning. My wife drove me nuts real early in the morning. So now my mind messed up. So that's what we got.
What? I traveled a time portal or something, yo. Like, no shot. No shot.
Tell me that would not be tell me that would not be the Super Bowl. Pittsburgh versus Tampa Bay.
No shot you believe this.
I'm just saying. Now I believe Cincinnati's going to it, but I would like to see Pittsburgh versus Tampa Bay in a Super Bowl just because it's been in that.
This, no shot. He just said this. I'm hurt right now, bro.
No, we don't want to see no. Efficiency is key. No. Now you're slipping, bro. You're talking. You're saying Dallas in the Super Bowl.
Time out. Wait a minute. Is your wife in it looking at you right now?
No.
Can you please call her? Because I need her to slap the shit out you right now. Because I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, what? Wait a minute. No shot.
Bro.
Facts. Latest, he need to be tested.
I've already been tested. I'm STD free.
What the heck, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, what's happening right now?
There's not a shot, bro. You know, efficiencies. He's worse than me. He might need tested. He wants to see Dallas in there before Tom. Not a shot.
Swizzles, he is in with you on this. This is something y'all talked about, right? Swizzle, I know you're a mod. I know y'all probably talk. The Michael Jordan, stop it. Get help. There's no shot y'all are doing this right now. There's no shot, bro. A Steelers and Tampa Bay Super Bowl. From a guy who said he would never pick a Pennsylvania team.
I'm not saying they win the Super Bowl. I just like the storyline it could be. I really think that's what it is. It's the storyline that it could be.
You think Ben Roethlisberger deserves to have a storyline being in the Super Bowl for his last ride?
I didn't say he deserves anything.
That's pretty much what you said, though.
I didn't say he deserves anything. I was saying that's just I'm thinking NFL wise, like they about the business, and they're about like
You know what, man? Stop it.
Some people
Stop
say it's what you would call it, it's set up.
Stop it. Go get help. Because you needed this morning, bro. Like,
I tell you, like this is what happened. My wife.
I know your wifey tunes into the wifey. If you listening right now, please.
The wife did this. I'm blaming all this on the wife.
Please come down there and get him right now. Like, just right smack dab live on the show.
I'm blaming it on her. Like, this is all her fault.
This is crazy, I don't even know if I can finish picking now. Like, I'm hurt.
Why are you hurt?
I just never thought I would ever see this day.
You seeing it? I'm picking Pittsburgh right here.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Oh man.
See, now you got her in the chat. I was trying to get away from her.
Hey, wifey, please.
You see what you're doing? Do you see what you're doing right now? She's over in the room.
We need you live on the channel right now.
She's in the room. I'm in my space, and you just brought her into my space. Jesus.
Over the head right
I need
now.
a new co-host.
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I don't understand how this ever happened. Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I Steelers being in here. Okay. I just can't do it, y'all. I would love to see them. Okay, I'm going back to like the Eagles. I would love to see them do it.
I'm just saying the storyline. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm saying the storyline would be fantastic.
Stop it. Get some help.
But I'm still gonna pick the Steelers to win this game over the Chiefs.
Stop it.
No, not happening. I'm taking Pittsburgh. You're not changing my mind right here.
Oh my!
They're gonna win this game, and it's gonna be the rest of it. They're not. They ain't gonna make it any farther after this game. No, I said the storyline would be great. Get it right. They're gonna win. They're gonna win this weekend versus Kansas City.
Listen, when this podcast goes off air today, I need for you to go, whatever it is you got to do. Wifey, listen. Give him 10 minutes, give him 15, 20, whatever. I need him to go to wherever he need to go and sit outside. I mean, just get you a nice good meal. Just sit out there and just enjoy it and listen to the birds. You might hear yourself talk a little bit, but at that point, I
hear myself talk all the time. If you
no. Listen, I want you to collect yourself, and I want you to say, listen, self, I ain't being real with you today. I'm
this
sorry.
Is why? Because you look like Roethlisberger.
See what you done me?
Thank you. We have it live on stream. You guys see it. You guys see that. See, he got a picture of himself looking like Roethlisberger. This is exactly why he picked. Thank you, wife.
You had to get this guy started. You had to.
He has been holding this out because some artist drew him looking like Ben Roethlisberger, so he couldn't let it hold. He couldn't hold it in inside any longer. He said, "I'm going with the Steelers."
I'm that guy. I like the underdog.
Why this one though? You could have picked Philly.
No, that's a division team. Not allowed, ever. You will never see. This is not happening.
Gotta pick between two of the division teams right the next pick. No,
I don't.
But I have to because they're both in my division.
That's you, not me. My division is split here. I had two different games. I ain't had to pick one of them.
This is crazy, right?
You have to do this. See, like I'm in a good spot.
Well, I'm not. I mean, Steelers fans.
I already know where you're going on your next pick. I don't even have to ask this question. I really don't.
You already know. You definitely know where I'm going next pick. Yes, definitely know.
He's picking Arizona.
Steelers fans, I love y'all, and my heart deep down inside is saying, pick them.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying, look,
y'all got whooped last time y'all played these boys, man.
I'm picking Pittsburgh because they're going. It's just that's what I'm going. And it's an underdog story. I'm not saying they're going any farther. What I'm saying is the storyline would be ridiculous.
Back at what he just said.
I'm saying the storyline, bro. The storyline of Ben versus Brady, and the last thing, they both ride off into the sunset. No matter what they do, no matter who wins.
This is not the same co-host. I don't know what happened today. He's been abducted by aliens somewhere. Somebody, please. Come Monday. Come Monday. We do this again on Monday. I need you. I need the real Smee back. Because if I get this one right here, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. This is not it. This ain't it.
Yeah, but you see what it's done to the chat. Look at the chat. The chat is cracking. They conversate. Right. They interact.
I'm losing it right now. Like
it's okay.
I'm in shock that I don't understand what is going on with you right now.
Man, it might be the weather. I don't know.
It's 12 noon here. I'm going to have me a drink as soon as this is over with.
That's a new segment. It's a new segment. It's a new segment of it. It's not even called Pick 'em anymore. It's called Smee's Madness.
Facts. It's gotta be. It's freaking gotta be, bro. Like, I just don't understand, y'all. Chat.
So who are you picking?
Obviously, I'm picking the Chiefs, man. I'm picking the Chiefs.
All right.
I really don't want to, but I just know I got to make the right decision here.
Mm-hmm. Just like you. Look, wait, we got it coming up. So we're going to move into the Arizona LA game. Where are you going?
Do I even need to say?
I mean, not really. I mean, I can make the pick for you.
So I'm gonna ask the chat on this one. Who y'all think I'm picking?
I already know where you're going. I don't need to.
Who y'all think
I don't even need to. I can close my eyes and make this pick and write it down at the same time. I don't even have to. I don't gotta ask the chat shit. I don't gotta ask nobody nothing.
Who y'all think I'm taking?
You going Arizona?
100%. 100%.
And I'm going.
I don't like nothing about the
look.
Listen,
and I'm riding. I'm going right with you.
Damn it! If I gotta go out, they going out too. That's how I see it. If I go out, they going out with me. I want them to sit their ass down somewhere. Listen, man.
The only two picks we don't agree on today is Buffalo and New England, and the Pittsburgh KC. Other than that, we together.
Right.
I mean, I made a drastic call. I made a drastic call. I made a drastic call, and I'm gonna stick to my drastic call.
Fuck, man. Like, I don't get
it. But look,
and I didn't really say Buffalo,
but there's not a real big underdog in this one. Like, there's not that. The only underdog you really have is Pittsburgh, because Pittsburgh truly shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
No. It's the Eagles, bro.
No, it's not. Pittsburgh shouldn't even be in the playoffs. Los Angeles Raiders or Las Vegas Raiders, whatever they are anymore, they're about to be called the Felons. It's going to be the Las Vegas Felons soon. You know what I mean? That's where it's heading with them. The Eagles are not the underdog in the playoffs right now. It's literally Pittsburgh. They shouldn't even be here. If the Chargers and the Raiders would have just got together and been like, look, we can both go to the playoffs if we tie, and done it the right way, Pittsburgh's not even here. We're not even having this conversation. But since they're here, we're having that conversation because they're the only underdogs in here.
Okay.
I mean, even though the Eagles didn't make it by much, they made it. They didn't have, you know what I mean? Like they made it. They're there. But they're done after this game. We already know Tom Brady's smoking them.
I guarantee one win on the pick board for this week. So
no, you don't. I'm gonna have a perfect score. Perfect. Hundo. You gonna have L's in yours.
There's no shot, chat. Smee gets away with this whole Steeler thing. I'm not doing it, bro. Like, I'm not. Mm-mm.
So you tell me Philly's more of an underdog than Pittsburgh?
From the look of things, it does. I mean, going against Going against a full
shot.
Tampa Bay, going against a full Tampa Bay team who's healthy, yes.
No, not a shot. The more underdog team got to be Pittsburgh. They're going against KC, which team is 10 times the team that Philadelphia is. No shot.
Man, bro.
No shot. You saying Pittsburgh not the underdog here?
I like underdogs. I still can't. My mind, my body, and my spirit will not let me take Steelers right now, bro. Like, not after getting whooped last game. Like, I
You
guess
can't take Pittsburgh. Like, there's no shot. You're telling me that Philly is more of an underdog here than Pittsburgh.
I mean, let's be real, man.
Oh, come on. This is as bad as the pick I just made.
We'll see come Sunday.
All right. So we're going to move on. And I've been waiting for this one. Oh, I've been waiting for this one, boys. Yeah, how about them Georgia Bulldogs? Smee picks again the correct way. And you take another L with Alabama. How does that feel? I mean, the only one you really got was that the Bulldog guy was handed a hat that had an Alabama A on it.
That was funny as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I picked based off of experience there, and I mean, let's be real. Alabama's the more experienced team, right?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
And
I like my underdogs.
I did say along with my pick, because I mean, let's be real. Even in it though, I don't think Alabama. I don't think Georgia was considered the underdog by a lot of people. They weren't. But at the end of the day, I think
in that game, no matter what, they're the underdogs. They're playing Alabama. You're an underdog when you play Alabama. No way around it. Nice try to making it sound better.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I picked based off of experience here. I was for sure that, Alabama, Nick Saban, and the experience that they had would come in and, pretty much take over this game the same way it did as the SEC championship game. Mm-hmm. But the only factor that I did not put in to play was that it's hard to beat a team twice.
That was my thoughts.
And when
I said that
Stetson Bennett came out in the game and he looked more composed and playing Stetson Bennett playing the Georgia football style of football. They were moving the ball, they were throwing the ball, and making some plays. And I think he made a couple plays downfield.
Oh, he made some good plays downfield.
I was like, yeah, we might be in for a long day. But seeing as how Alabama didn't have the blocking protection that they needed, and they went down and they lost Williams, like, that was it. And I didn't see anybody else come off the bench. And I was like, I was for sure looking at Alabama and how they recruit, I was for sure that these guys had freaking 3-4 more other receivers that were top round draft picks on the bench.
I mean, they might be. They just weren't that night.
It literally wasn't. And I was like, the whole night I'm looking at this game like, this don't seem real. Like, something ain't right about this. Hey, I was expecting when Williams went down, he walked to the locker room. I said, they're getting ready to be a kid that's going to come off this bench that's faster than him, that's more athletic than him, that's getting ready to look like they didn't even lose a step. I didn't see not one. I was like, what is this saying about college football now? I was like, dude, they're not the top. Like, they're not recruiting like they used to. And I think they even said, like, Nick Saban, told Kirby Smart at the end of the game, like, y'all kicked our ass in the fourth quarter. Like, congratulations. And I think he was more happy for him, for Kirby winning it, beating him, than anything. Now, and I say this, and you heard me say this because we was on the call together. Mm-hmm. He gonna whoop his ass next year, bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Georgia don't.
Look, I couldn't even wait for the show. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't wait for the show. He was sitting in Discord watching. I had to go get him instantly. Instantly had to go get him. Like, I couldn't wait for the show. I was on him like white on rice, boys. I was in him. I said, "What?" I said, "Lions, you ready for Friday?" He said, "No."
Absolutely. I was for sure that Alabama was gonna do it. Nick Saban experience over everything. I just knew it. I was for sure.
I was sitting there watching the game, and it was going back and forth. And I'm like, man, if they lose, he gonna dig me a new one, bro. I'm gonna be in for it. I'm be in for it. And I see that throw to the end zone, and I see the score jump up. I said, oh my God. I said, they're gonna win. I said, Alabama can't cover them. Alabama was struggling. And then the way the quarterback was throwing for Alabama, and he threw that last one, and it didn't even have a shot. It didn't even have a shot to make it to the receiver. And it got picked. I mean, the guy that picked it off had a vertical like me. Like, it was like literally 2-inch vertical. Intercepted it. But this was just, I think this is just Georgia. This is what I was thinking. Like, honestly, when I made that pick, is that they played them already. They got to see what Alabama possesses and where they like to go and what was going to happen. And knowing the coach for Georgia, I was like, he's going to make his adjustments and he's going to figure it out. And we're going to get a game. Because, I mean, we both picked it to be kind of close. We both picked, I picked it 21-14. I think you did 21-14 Alabama. And it wasn't that it was that big of a blowout. I mean, it was pretty tight game until like they hit that one big touchdown in the end zone. But this was one of those games I love to see. These are the ones I like to see for the fact that you get another team that hasn't won in a long time, and that's what I like to see. Like, I get tired of seeing the same team win over and over and over. I mean, Georgia definitely shocked them, and I definitely think this is going to help Georgia next year when it comes into play. They're going to it's going to be a big thing here is that their recruiting is going to go up. They're going to get some bigger players here this next year with them winning that.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, Stetson getting it done with Stetson Bennett, who's a walk-on, man, that's major. You know what I mean? That means Kirby Smart trusted him and what he, brought to the team. Because again, they could have went to the, the original starter, but Stetson Bennett doing that and saying he did make the statement that he did not want these seniors on the team to go out, that way, and that he will play the hardest that he played. You could see it with the emotion too that he was having on the sideline. The kid broke down. And I mean, to break down, to feel like, he could finally let that nervousness, that all of that go and just be like, man, I finally did it. Like, I'm done. But, that does, like I said, it just speaks volume that getting that done with a walk-on quarterback, you can't do nothing but be happy for him, man. And I'm more excited and happy, for Jordan Davis, man, coming straight from North Carolina, right here in the Charlotte area, played at Mallard Creek High School. I'm happy for Big Boy. But, I want to see what he do when he gets to the league, though. That's a big boy.
That dude is huge. I said that when I looked. I was like, bro, that's a lot of man meat on that dude. That dude's huge, bro. Like, he stood there. I was like, bro, like, how do you even move something like that, bro?
Jordan, if you feel like dropping to a 49, I ain't mad at you, bro.
He can come to Washington all he wants. I mean, I'll plug him in there.
I put him beside Nick that
dude, he's at least plugging up. I mean, he's probably at least plugging up two and a half holes.
100%, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, like I said, I'm happy. I picked wrong. Yes, I did. I admit to that. I picked wrong. And, I'm happy for, Georgia Bulldogs and being now getting over the hump and beating Alabama.
What do you think this does for that program, though? I mean, do you think this is going to put them? Do you think this puts them in like the top 5, to the top 3 for recruiting next season?
I mean, I think it does because again, you got to look at it like their pipeline just right down there in the state of Georgia alone. You got some of the top high schools in America that play. You know what I mean? Like, they got good kids coming out. There's good recruits and all of that stuff. They're gonna pull some from probably Texas now, which is kind of what we call a football mecca with all those 6 to 7A schools they got down there, colleges. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pull from a lot of that, so you can see it. You definitely gonna see it grow. You're gonna see it start to sprout.
This is a good point that efficiency actually makes here, is with this player transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have to sit out. You see a lot of kids transfer to Georgia.
Yeah, I can see that because kids want to win. Kids want to win.
Right.
And I mean that's with anybody. You know what I'm saying? That has become a thing now. Not only with just NBA, seeing NBA teams stack, NFL teams stack, or whatever, professional sports. It's more on the collegiate level too.
Right.
Kids want to win. Kids want to win. They want to go out national champions. They want to feel what it feels like, because at the end of the day, they may not get to feel it at the next level.
Right.
So I can 100% see that. I can 100% see that. But I do want to say one thing, however, though, it's good that Georgia won this, and it's good that for the state of Georgia and all of that, you guys won. The Braves won. The Braves won. The Bulldogs won. Now I need for y'all to go take a seat. Okay, I need for y'all to go take a good seat, because damn Atlanta Hawks, they ain't doing it. They ain't doing it. You're not going for the trifecta. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. And your Falcons not gonna, like, somebody tweeted out. I'm not gonna lie, man. They tweeted out. I said, "There's no." I ain't even reacting to this. I strolled past it so fast. They said, "Ho, Atlanta Braves win. Georgia Bulldogs win. Falcons win next year." I was like,
no shot.
I was like, you're really that crazy right now that you're gonna start talking like that? Like, no way, bro. Like, no, go ahead on. But again, go take a seat. Let that sink in. Keep the baseball win. Keep the collegiate win, because that NBA and that NFL, that ain't your stuff right there, man. You let that go. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, I'm gonna be interested. I think I'm gonna pay a lot of attention to this to see how many guys are jumping ship in this portal next year. You know what I mean? Like, what are they gonna like? I wonder if you could. I would like this could get kind of crazy, because I mean, now I'm starting to get like in my mind here. What happens if you see some of these dudes from Alabama pull out, be like, oh, we gotta go there. That's where it's at.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna definitely see it happen, man. You'll see it, because, like I said, it's still a lot of players in the portal right now. So you're gonna definitely see it. You definitely gonna see it, and this, you know what I'm saying?
He was feeling himself. He was feeling himself, Sammy. He was feeling himself today. He made me. He like got on here.
Friday, okay?
He got in here looking all fresh. Didn't even give me the memo, and I come on here. I'm in a hoodie, looking like a bum. I mean, I did shave a little bit, so I mean, I don't look too bad.
But I mean, you, like I said, you're gonna see it, man. You're gonna see it happening. Kids want to win. That's just all it is to it. And I mean, we cannot be upset about it. You know what I'm saying? We can't be upset about it as college football fans. That's why a lot of people don't watch college football now, because all the transferring and all of that stuff. But it's definitely gonna
happen. Coaches, everything. Oof.
Yeah, 100%. I see that too. Switching ships for coaches. Yeah, 100%. I can see that too. Don't want to play with who the coach that they're under. So what better way to get out? Get in the portal.
We're gonna move on to the next topic. I'm gonna take my dub. Keep moving. Go Georgia.
Take that dub, man.
We got some before NBA season and predictions. Woo, go Bulls, baby. Go Bulls.
Oh man. Here we go.
I'm gonna let you go ahead. Go ahead. Give me what you got, bro.
Here we go.
All I know is the Lakers ain't making it.
100% they're not. And I love it. I love it. But you know what, man? I mean, the Bulls look strong over there. The Bulls look strong in the East right now. I mean, they're at the top. 27-12. I can't argue with that. Is this the Bulls of back in the day?
No.
Coming to the future?
No. Not
and
yet.
I say that because the Bulls back in the day, you know what I'm saying? They was winning games. Are we about to see the Bulls get back on top? Yeah, they got DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, they doing good stuff. They playing some good ball. But you gotta factor in one thing.
I mean, we're gonna see what they're made of today. We're gonna see what they get. They gotta play Golden State tonight.
I mean, that's a whole nother conference. But we stand right here in the East.
That's the team, though. That's the team.
Team in the West.
That's the team to beat, though. They're gonna have to face them if they go all the way.
That's true. But at the end of the day, you still got people to worry about. My Miami Heat right on your ass. We're number 2. We 26-15, man.
I ain't scared, bro.
But you know how we do when we get closer to the end. We fight. We fight. So, but one thing that we're starting to see though that's crazy is that surge from the Brooklyn Nets, man. You starting to see that
Just-
surge now.
That's surprising to me, honestly.
Why you say it's surprising?
Because how dysfunctional it seems over there. Like, it just seems so dysfunctional at the beginning of the season. Like, it was like, oh, this guy here, this guy there. Like, it just didn't seem like it was going to go this way.
I mean, they didn't have Kyrie on the court.
That's what I'm saying. But and then like, it was just a lot. There was so much around that team that this team should be what they're doing right now.
Right.
Like, that's what I feel like. But at the beginning of the season, it didn't seem like it was going to go that way. I mean, they lost. I think they had like a losing record. I forget how many it was in a row. But it's kind of like they're ready to ship. But I mean, to me, is where this team should be. Just like I feel like Milwaukee should be higher up. I honestly think I thought Milwaukee would have been the number 1 seed coming out of this East after last season.
Milwaukee has a target on them though.
That's all right, but I still think they should have been up there. Like, I mean, the targets. I mean, if you win it, you're going to have the target. Like, I mean, it didn't matter back in the '90s when the Bulls had the target; they were still number 1. Most of it. I mean, it's just one of the things.
I mean, it's different times though, bro. You can't really go off. I always
I'm
say
not
this,
going off of that.
You can't go off of back in the day versus now, man.
I'm just saying is like the target in the NBA. Most of these guys can hold it. Like, I mean, look at Golden State. They have a target. They both like they become almost the most hated team because they win so much. Like, people want to beat them every time they play them. And
Stop the 3-pointer, you can.
I don't know. I don't know if you can stop the 3 because every one of them can shoot it.
Milwaukee did it last night.
I mean, that's what I'm saying though, and that's what proves to me that Milwaukee is a good team, and that's why it's like for them to be number 4 and not number 1. It's just like a weird scenario to me. Like I feel it's like they're like they're dudes that what the hell? His name's slipping my mind right now. Jesus, what is his name? Come on, somebody give me their star player's name. It's not coming to my mind. Milwaukee.
You talking about Giannis?
Yes, there it is. Couldn't get his name out of my head. It wasn't coming.
He's say your real name. Sorry.
He's gonna be he's like in MVP talks. That dude's a freak, man. Like, it's just like, it's mind blowing to me. But the even bigger surprise in the East has got to be the 76ers.
No.
Yes, like they're doo doo.
No.
They were doo
In
doo.
the 5th spot, they're gonna fall even more.
Like, they're surprising me. Like, I don't think they're gonna go. Like, I don't think they're gonna be.
Oh, they still got to deal with the Ben Simmons stuff.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it surprised me they're even as high as they are right now. That's what I'm saying. They're surprising me that they're even up that high.
I mean, they're literally still a kind of good basketball team without Ben Simmons. Like, you got to look at the players they have on the court. Yeah, but we know that as soon as Joel Embiid gets in his own way and be like, you know, I'm the man, I do this, I'm a point guard, all 5 position type dude, they gonna fall. I mean, he playing good right now, but they gonna fall, and he got to stay healthy. So, you know,
and another thing right here, what do you think about the Knicks with the trade that they just made? They just made a trade and brought Cam Reddish in, which is huge. I think that was a huge move and a great move for the Knicks.
They're still trying to find their groove.
Do you think he helps them find their groove and they make a push?
Cam Reddish,
the back season here.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna make this, and just because I don't like Duke, I don't like anything about them. I don't like the players. I don't like none of that. Only one I respected ever will respect is Grant Hill. That's it. But Cam Reddish coming to the Knicks. They're young. They're still trying to find it. They bring in Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker has a couple good games for him. May still be doing good. I haven't heard too much, but you still got Julius Randle. You got RJ Barrett, who's stepping up now, another Duke player. Seems like to me what they're trying to do is bring Cam in to work with RJ Barrett, who they played together at college. They ain't doing it but creating Duke basketball all over again. So will they be all right? Nah, I don't think so. It is what it is, man. They're in the rebuilding stage. I ain't looking for them to surge to the top. I'm not looking for them to be in the top 5. That's not happening.
I'm not saying make it to the top 5. I'm saying make a push and get out of where they're at. They're gonna push themselves and have the opportunity to possibly touch the playoffs.
No, not possibility even touching the playoffs. No, not at all. Because again, you got to think of it like this, man. It's a lot of stuff that's happening. Look at your top teams in the East right now. It's the Bulls, Miami, Brooklyn, the Bucks, 76ers, and the Cavaliers, right? Cavaliers sitting in number 6. I even see them falling. And the reason why I say this is because the Hornets have been playing good basketball.
Yeah, Charlotte's coming.
Charlotte's playing good basketball. And if they can keep some momentum going, they're definitely going to be a playoff team this year. But you got the Boston Celtics, who's down at number 10. They slid that far. And that's only because Jason Tatum and Brown have not been playing up to their potential. But there's a mandate out on them now. I've heard, I listened to a lot of Swagoo and Perk, and Kendrick Perkins kind of got into this whole deal with them, with him on a little, Twitter beef or whatever. And I think there's like a lot of the players, they take that out of context and think that people are after him. But what they're really saying is that we need you to step up, because they really are the face of the team.
Right.
I mean, Marcus Smart's not the guy. He's not that guy. He's clutch, but he's not that guy. Jason Tatum is, not Jason Tatum. Yeah, right. Tatum. He's the guy. He's the guy on the team. So he has to step up. And then Brown has to come behind him and be that second guy line. I mean, you got I think they got Al Horford on that team now too, right? So you got players on the court who can actually play.
Al Horford, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
like 90 years old.
Like he 90. Is another Duke guy.
But he's like 90, bro.
I don't really get into Duke boys like that. But you got to give them respect when they be at the top of these teams. So you got like Al Horford and guys like that on the team. So, I mean, let's be real, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to play that style of basketball. They got to live up to what the Boston Celtic hype really is. And that Boston Celtic hype is that Boston has to be in that postseason talk. They got to be in that postseason talk. So, like I said, it's a lot on them right now. It's a lot on them and what they got to do. But like I said, the teams, the Knicks being in that mix of being a close to playoff team, nah. So I don't.
So who's your picks coming out of the East then? Like, I mean, who's the ones what's your picks coming out of the East? Since we're doing these early season picks.
Right now, I got to give it to your Bulls, man. They playing good basketball, so I'm going to put them in that category. My Miami Heat for sure, the Nets, the Bucks, and the Hornets. That's 5. So we get 6, right? You get 6 in, 6. Right?
I believe it's 6 per conference.
If I had to say the 16, I'm going to definitely I'm going to say Boston's going to make their surge to come back up to where they need to be at.
So you're going to say
right now they're still at 500.
So who's your top 6 here? You got the Bulls, you got the Heat, you got the Nets, you got Milwaukee. Are you saying who's making it between the Sixers and Cleveland? If you got the Hornets coming up,
I'm gonna replace them. I'm gonna replace the Hornets. I'm gonna replace the Sixers with the Hornets.
Okay.
And Cleveland, I'm gonna replace them with Boston. And then you got to play in, right?
Ooh. So you're saying Boston gonna jump all the way up and at least pull off the 6th spot?
I think they're gonna bounce back, man. They're just in a bad place right now, dude. Like I'm saying, they're not playing to because it's out there that they need Taysom and Brown to step up. I think them boys are gonna turn it around. Like I just really do.
Sheesh. I mean, I don't think he's saying Cleveland's gonna switch spots with Boston. I think what he's saying is Boston's gonna jump up and take the 6th spot.
I haven't really watched Cleveland like that. Only thing I know is that, they're considered one of the young teams too, but I haven't really watched them like that. I mean,
Boston's 7.5 out right now.
They can, we still ain't we ain't hit the midway point yet. Yeesh. We almost there.
All right. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna go into this Western Conference that's crazy right now.
And the only reason I put the Hornets in it because I want to see the Hornets do good. Like I said, I used to be a Hornets fan back in the day after the Bulls. So I gotta, and I'm from the area, and I rock with the Hornets.
So we got this craziness over here, which I believe is crazy. I mean, the Bulls. I mean, you got this. This is almost as tight as the Eastern Conference. You got Phoenix sitting at 1, Golden State at 2, Memphis at 3, Utah at 4, Dallas at 5, and Denver Nuggets. I mean, we ain't heard the Denver Nuggets in a minute. Right. They're at 6. And then you got the Lakers sitting on the outside. So, I mean, we all like that. We all like it. You got this. This is kind of crazy. I mean, we've been talking about the Suns having something to prove the whole year. And they've been battling between every time you get Golden State and the Suns together. They've been battling like, I mean, it's been crazy tough. But you got Memphis super young, but playing like they've been there already. Yeah. Ja Morant through the roof right now. The boy is blocking stuff with his forehead. I mean, literally blocking shots with his forehead.
Wait a minute, hold on. We most improved,
bro. Like, look,
he's not really improved.
You talking to a one-sided Lakers fan right there. The Lakers are everything.
He's not really improved. He's just gotten better. It ain't really about improvement at this point.
It's not even improved. It really isn't improved. It's legit. He's healthy.
Listen, Ja Morant
was hurt his first season.
Ja Morant has the mentality that a lot of us basketball fans from back in the day want to see LeBron and them have now. So that's he's
legit. He's legit. I'm not gonna put him next to Kobe or anything, but he got that Kobe and Jordan mentality. Like, that dude don't fear nothing. That dude just plays. He plays the whole time he's on the court. No, there's no taking breaks or nothing. That's my type of player.
Love it all day.
Like, he's definitely not the players of today. Whoever brought him up, his daddy and mommy, whatever brought him up, was like, look, you see him? That's who you need to take yourself after right there. That guy right there. Mold yourself. Get at it.
100%. Let's back up for 1 second. King Sammy says he thinks the Wizards will jump in but lose early. You know what? I skipped over the Wizards. The Wizards are 22-20. That's true. That could possibly happen.
I don't know, Sammy.
That could possibly happen.
Sammy, I roll with you. But I don't know about them Wizards, boy.
I think with the East, man, you're going to see more of a flip than you will the West. Let's just put it like that.
I don't know. I mean, the West is crazy. The West is just as bad. Like, I really do. I think the West is just as bad. I mean, these teams are super tight. Most of these teams, like, I mean, your top 4 teams, they ain't off of each other by much, and they see each other enough that it could do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, honestly, here, if Memphis keeps playing the way they play, I can see them taking the 1 or 2 seed.
You can see them taking the 1 and 2?
Yeah. But I mean, I honestly think what's going to happen here with Clay coming back is I don't know. Like, look. The Warriors are going to number 1. I mean, it's so like Golden State going number 1. They with Clay back. It's just they're
I don't know, bro. Yo, I don't know.
You trying to say somebody else is going to be number 1? They Golden State. Come on, bro. They got the deepest bench of any team.
I told you early on, Phoenix is playing with a chip on their shoulder.
I don't care what chip they got. They ain't got a deep enough bench.
That's true, but we gotta see. You gotta see. You're gonna have to really see the Splash Brothers get it in. Like,
they gonna get it in.
They gotta go on a super, like one of those rolls. Like, they gonna. I mean, at this point, like, they can do it. I'm not gonna say they can do it, but right now, if Clay can get it, like I said, really get that momentum and get it going, bro, they can take that number 1 spot.
Look, I mean, Big D Clay is here to play, baby.
But still, no, either way, 1 and 2 spots is a sure lot with Phoenix and Golden State at this point. It doesn't even matter.
You don't think Memphis can pop itself into number 2?
No, I mean at this the way because Phoenix is playing with a chip on their shoulder and Golden State got Clay back. That's for sure a lock with them two, man. Unless somebody on either one of these teams go down and get hurt, they not falling. They not falling, man. I mean, Phoenix only they done lost 9 games, bro. Look at this, 31-9 at this point in the time in the season. That's huge.
Well, yeah, I mean they were on that big run. They did what it was like a 19-game run.
Yeah, they ain't playing. That's what I'm saying.
I get they ain't playing, but so
man.
So
and then you got Devin Booker playing crazy right now too.
Yeah, but Memphis playing just as good.
I mean Memphis is, and I like Memphis. Don't get me wrong. I love that Memphis.
Like
team.
Memphis super young, bro. Like they're super young.
And I mean that, but I don't. They good at 3. They good at 3. Either way it go, they gonna be in the playoffs and they gonna make somebody play to beat them. Like John Moran already said, put some respect on our name, not on my name, on our name. So he letting them know, listen, man, Memphis out here. Yeah, we out here, man.
That's what I was saying, bro. Like I don't know. Like I know. Like I don't see 1 and 2 lock. Like I mean, that's already a flip flop, and I think Warriors are going number 1. But I think Memphis could. I mean, only having 9 games. I feel you there. That's crazy. But I still think you had to play at a high level to hold yourself to only 9 games. Like you can't get it. Like I really think it could flip. I think you could see Memphis get the number 2.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Right now, I'm gonna put it like this: Memphis stays at 3. Out of it, that 1 and 2.
What do you see on the back end?
We know who got 1, but other than that,
what do you see? What do you see from the next 3 spots then? From 4 back to 4 back to 6.
4 down to 6. I mean, it could very well just. You could probably see Denver go up to 5, Dallas drop down because I think what's the name is he's in some problems right now or something. I seen that a little earlier. I don't know.
Do you see LA making the top 6?
They gonna play a playing game. They playing a playing game, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody said. And I put it to you like this. They're gonna play a playing game unless LeBron gets his act together. And I say this all the time. I say it all the time, man. And you gotta listen to me when I say this. I'm a Miami Heat fan. He played for us, right? But
did he play though?
He did. He played.
He played all his minutes.
Later on, yeah. I mean, listen.
My point. You right there. You had to.
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why LeBron played for us. Because LeBron, when we had him, Wade, and Bosh, right? They meshed good together, right? We got what? We got 2 out of them, right? Was it 2? Was it 2 or 1? We got 3. We got 3 chips anyway.
I think they only won 1 together.
We got back-to-back. We got back-to-back championships. Yeah, we definitely got it back. I got the hat over there. But anyway, we got the back-to-back. But the thing is with this, man, LeBron played for us because Spoelstra had to stand up for himself and say he wasn't a pushover to LeBron. There are sources that said that they had this meeting. I remember that. Remember hearing this, that he went into Spoelstra's office and told Spoelstra, I need you to do something. And Spoelstra pretty much made him respect him. So he played for us. When he would try to set out, but when his back was against the wall, he played.
Right.
This is the thing. With LeBron, I need for LeBron to play every single game like his back is against the wall. I have been saying this, and that's what I'm saying. I live and die by this with LeBron, man. If you get LeBron James, a pissed off LeBron James with his back against the fucking wall, the Lakers team is unstoppable because you know why? That cancels out Russ, that cancels out AD, that cancels out everybody else. LeBron can play all 5 positions. And this man, when his back is against the wall, he goes absolute ape shit. And ain't nobody stopping him. If you get that LeBron right there, you can see the Lakers go up to the number 3 spot. probably take number 2. I'm
But you're
just
not-
being real.
Yeah,
man.
but you're not gonna see that. You're not gonna see that.
And that's why I say they're going to continue to play at a play-in spot right now because they're not meshing well. You got, like we said, you got all these different characteristics out there in the court. You got Russ trying to be the man. You got them trying, AD trying to be the man. Whoever else trying to be the man, and they don't know who to do it. All LeBron has to do is take charge. He can do that. I can see him walking into the office with Frank Vogel and saying, "Listen, man, I'm about to run this ship. All I need for you to do is call the plays." Frank Vogel, the type of coach, is probably gonna be like, "All right, LeBron, you got it." But other than that, we're not gonna get that.
Do
So
you
they gonna
see-
play. They gonna stay right where they are right
Do
now.
you see any of these like the back from the 8 to 10? Do you see any of those guys making moves and coming up? Is there any
Right
of those
now,
from the Timberwolves, the Clippers, Portland?
I would Clippers maybe, but the Trailblazers, I would love to see it happen. But Damian Lillard is dealing with some injury stuff right now, and it seems like they're going haywire with all this stuff, and then him wanting to be out of there, and so I don't see them pretty much moving. That Sacramento team, I liked at the beginning of the season because they're young, but it still shows that their youngness is not causing them to get to work, get up.
That's
to
a big
move up.
run. That's a huge run they'd have to make. They're
Yeah.
16 behind right now.
Yeah, but the only one out of it, man, I could possibly see the Clippers doing it. But that Lakers team,
I mean,
unless
they're
LeBron get in his head, man.
I feel like the Lakers right now. I feel like the Lakers right now. They're in their own way. Like I said, like if like you were saying, I believe if they could check their egos, AD can check his ego. If LeBron can check his ego and Russ can check his ego, they're a powerhouse. They're unstoppable. But they're not going to check their egos. They don't know how to check their egos. All three of them are used to being the guy. They want to be the guy, the only guy. They want all the points. They want all the touches, all that. And it's not going to happen.
Right.
And
They need
that's why you
people
see
to understand their roles, man.
But that's why you see Phoenix, Golden State, Memphis, and those guys playing the way they play because they play team-oriented basketball. It's not when you play a game of basketball, it's not the LeBron game. It's not called NBA. It's not called LeBron. It's called the NBA. It's called a team game. That's why you have 5 people on the court at the same time.
They need to understand their roles, man.
They don't, though. I honestly don't think that they do. I honestly think the best thing for that team is to get rid of AD and get rid of Russ and put people in roles. Get all that superstarness out of there because it's too much. Like they can't get it to work. Like
I mean, it'd be a beautiful thing if it could work.
It would be because it would be ridiculous if they got that to work. It would be ridiculous.
Yeah,
but they can't. That's why these teams like Golden State, Phoenix, Memphis, they don't care who's scoring. Whoever's hot's getting it, and they're putting the ball, and they just want to win games. So the Lakers are about, I need my points. They worried about how many points they score. That's not going to get you championships. That's not going to get you to the playoffs.
Right. But so to talk to the point in the chat, they saying Monk and LeBron going crazy right now. That's because Monk knows his place. He knows his place. He's been in the spot when he was with the Hornets. He thought he would be the man that led him right out the door. They's like, you know what? You ain't the man. This ain't your team. Bye. Boom. So now he's kind of gotten to a humble spot in his career to where he's like, yo, I got to treat this like I got to be a role player on the court. That's why he's messing with LeBron. And LeBron is playing and fighting for the team when he shouldn't have to do all of that.
Right.
But at the same time, like I said, when you get a LeBron that's against the wall, back against the wall, you see him different. Now, if Russ or somebody or AD or whoever it is comes in and starts to take over and starts to get the shine and all of that, you see LeBron ease off. Don't ease off. Yeah. Come in right in with that and go crazy.
I mean, look at that game. What was it? It was maybe a week or two ago. They had that game where I believe LeBron had a triple-double and Russ had a triple-double.
Mm-hmm.
like I don't think I've ever seen two players have a triple double in the same game on the same team in my life. Like, do you know how dangerous that is? Like I don't know how that doesn't click in their brains right now. Like, bro, do you see what we just did? Like, there's nobody touching you if you guys can click in and just play what you have to play.
Yeah.
Like I don't get why they can't get it, bro. Like like LeBron Jock to have all this around him, but still playing like he's the only one there. Like I just like to me it just don't make sense. They all wanted to be together. They all wanted to do it together, and now it's not that. Like I don't get it. Like how do you jock for something, understanding what it's about to be, but y'all can't put your egos to the side and play team basketball?
Right. And to the point in the chat too, here they talking about LeBron them fighting and stuff. I mean, that's simple as, shit. Teams like Memphis saying, we better than you, bro.
Right.
We straight better than you. Y'all trash. They don't want to be trash. They can't accept the fact that they trash. So why not pick fights with teams? But that's not doing anything but letting the fuel to the fire to beat the Lakers even more. That's all it's doing. So they need it. Like I said, they need to get themselves together so they can just get out there.
Efficiency's talking about let them do this off ball stuff, but they don't accept the roles. That's what we're trying to say. They're not accepting the roles inside of what they need to do. Russ don't want it. Russ ain't about the backdoor stuff. He's not about that stuff. So he's not going to do that stuff. Like, yes, should that be what he's probably doing, going off screens and getting open shots and going backdoor and pick and rolling? Yeah, absolutely. But they have to accept that they're not touching the ball every game.
Right. You're not gonna touch the ball every time up the court either.
Yeah, you have to accept it, and that's why I love the teams like Memphis, and I love like the Bulls and stuff like that. It's not because they are feeding. They look, we're trying to win. We're feeding whoever's hot, getting it. You know what I mean? Like,
and I don't like the thing is I don't even know what style of offense the Lakers are running at this point. I don't know, but I feel like if you take this Lakers team and you coach them, and you put them in that Phil Jackson triangle style offense.
Oh yeah,
them boys ain't got no choice but to be mad as hell because everybody gonna touch that ball on that court, and it's gonna be your inside presence. It's gonna be your outside presence. Because like I said, this whole basketball era now of the whole 4 in 1 out situation in the 1 in. Yeah, 4 out 1 in situation and the 1 in ain't even the damn center. That drives me crazy.
Right.
That drives me crazy. I am tired of seeing a damn big man stand on the 3-point line shooting 3-pointers. Get down there and work the block. Get down there and work the block. Earn your points. Get your team rebounds. You can win games.
Hitting on that point, we were actually just talking about this the other day, me and Fargo. I said, could you imagine Allen Iverson in the game right now not having a true big man, what that dude would do into the inside of that game? Oh, like I was like, bro, like he ate him up when there was a true big man. Like that, you don't have big man now, boy. What?
I'm just saying, bro.
He'd make AD and LeBron cry.
You get a true big man down low on most of these teams, and when I say a true big man, I mean a big man that goes in, puts his back against that basket,
right?
Calls for that ball, makes a couple little moves, and up in the air he goes. Hell, half of these teams will be half of them will probably be at the top and be like, "Yo, this is crazy."
Right.
But to the point in the chat again, players soft these days.
They are.
They don't want to be touched. They don't want to be hit.
And that's to me. That's my.
If you do this, they foul it. Like I remember, but that used to didn't even be a foul when somebody slapped you on your arm. You still went up with it.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean. This now, like to me, it's like, and these dudes are big. Like LeBron, he's the biggest one of them all. I swear he's the biggest crybaby in the NBA. That dude, 275 pounds, 6'4", 6'5", whatever he is, 6'7" he is, and that's all he does. Like to me,
stop making workout videos, man. If you ain't really saying you're strong as hell, that's all.
Right. Like I'm saying, like if you put, like if they would, like you're saying, like, and I think. They have to find a coach that's going to demand them to do that and take control. And I really think that's what I think a lot of it is that coach doesn't control that. It's LeBron controlling a lot of that over there. And it messes it. That's not it. you're a player. If you want to be a coach, get off the court, go become a coach. And I think that's what they need. They need somebody to grab the reins of that and pull it back and look. Yeah, well, I know who you are. Like, look at Phil Jackson. You go back to Phil Jackson. Look who Michael Jordan was. You think he was like, Phil, we doing this, we doing the hell. Phil wasn't having that.
There was a couple games he did do that. He was able to do that, but of course it wasn't really like that though.
Nah, like Phil, like I mean, he was one of those people that like he pushed his team to get better. He pushed it. He was an ass. He was ignorant. He was whatever, but he pushed those guys to get better. And look what that team did. Like Greg Popovich, he played the same way. Like, look, this is my team. I'm the coach. And you running what I'm telling you to run. And that's how we getting it done.
You see it now, coaches and to that point, that very point, that's a good point right there in the chat. Greg Popovich is one, Phil Jackson is one, and shout out to, the hometown favorite Alvin Gentry, who was coaching the Kings, who was just in the media about that, criticizing them boys.
Right.
That's because he wants them to play better. Like, don't criticize this man because he wants this team to play better. He sees potential. So you playing like trash, he gonna call you that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Stop making the league soft. I get that. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what, and I'm with that. I'm like I said, I think you're gonna have like this Western Conference is gonna get really it's gonna be a heck of a conference, man. It's gonna be you're gonna have a good 5. I think you got a really good 5 teams. Like you got Dallas, you got Utah, you got Memphis, and you got Golden State and the Suns.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your teams. I mean, other than that, you have teams that are up and down. You're gonna have up and down teams. But we definitely, I mean, when you look at it, like going, like, I mean, who do you think is going to be the deep run though, out of both these conferences? Who are you picking to take the deep runs?
Well, I gave you my Eastern. For as far as
I'm saying, deep run. Who do you think if you could call it right now, like who's going to make it to the finals?
Right now, man, like I said, if I had to look at it and I say in the finals, in that East, man, I still would rock on the side of saying it could be between Brooklyn and Milwaukee.
You don't think the Bulls they're going to make that run?
I don't know, man. How long can they keep this up? That's the question. And for Miami on my Heat side, we play so strong and so tough at the beginning, man. We run out of gas in the end. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's why I'm like, I don't know, man. But on this Western side though, Phoenix, it's either Phoenix or Golden State.
Right.
I mean, that's just all there is to it.
I mean, I agree.
If Memphis was to do it, I'm still happy. You know what I'm saying? But Phoenix or Golden State.
Like I'm not even being biased by this. Like, so don't take me as it's either gonna be Milwaukee or the Bulls out of the East.
Yeah,
they are the 2 strongest teams I feel in there, and especially when the Bulls have everybody. You know what I mean? Like Miami's definitely strong, but like you said, when it gets towards the end, they're tired. So yeah, I think that hinders them. And the only thing I question with the Nets is like, do they continue to be good because of getting into certain spots when it's coming to if they get into the playoffs? I know certain arenas have COVID protocols, which eliminates Kyrie from playing.
Yeah.
So that's where
I don't even think he can't even play at home.
He can't play at home, and that's what gets me. The question is that he can't play at home because of their protocol they have in their own stadium. So I think that's what's going to hinder them. Is, I mean, even though they're winning, they were winning without him, but I mean, he just gives them that extra dynamic and the extra element to push them to the next level. I think that hurts them. So I think that man needs to make a choice here. Like, you trying to get a championship or you trying to collect a paycheck? Which one you trying to do? But moving, where we at? We got to move. We're moving into this next one, which is the freestyle. We like this one because this one's fun. What you got for the freestyle?
Well, man, listen, I just seen this pop up, man. We got Cooper Kupp and Devontae Adams, man, amongst the unanimous AP All-Pro picks. Well deserved. Well, definitely deserved by both of them offense, man. I'm sorry, like that shit. It's so much you can say about Cooper Cup, man, and there's so much you can say about Devontae Adams, but that right there, yeah, 100%, bro.
I was looking at some of this defensive stuff they had pop up, with talking like seeing where Parsons was on the list for defense. He was actually down the list a little bit compared to some other players, and I questioned it. I was like, man, this man had one of the best rookie seasons on defense, and was so far down that list. What do you think about him being down the list from like Aaron Donald and all them? Even like what he put out this year?
Now, who this is being on the list?
It's Parsons.
Parsons. I mean, he's a rookie.
Yeah, but he had one of the best seasons ever in the NFL.
And he plays for the Cowboys.
Doesn't matter.
Right. But he's a rookie. He plays for the Cowboys. And
I know you hate the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys too.
He's already up for like rookie of the year. Like, that's the thing.
I thought he played better than some of the people that were on that list.
I mean, yeah, but the experience over everything. Come on, man. You know that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know how that
I don't like it. I don't like it.
You don't.
I don't like it. I don't like how they do this stuff, man.
I know, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I want to talk a little bit about this too, man. I can't go through this being a baseball fan and look over this.
We're not playing and we're not in spring training.
It's not just that
we thought this was going to be over by now.
But cuz I like this, and I'm a girl dad, right? So
right.
It helps me to have some sense of, you know, my daughter, my niece, anybody, they can do anything. Right. It's not just stop there. Like, I've always been at the point to, even when they brought in the whole fact that there were female refs in the NFL now, right, and female refs in NBA. Yankees hired a female to be the low A Tampa Tarpoons a manager.
Right.
And Rachel Boss, I can't even say her name. Boskiewicz or whatever. I can't say her name.
Don't ask me, I ain't helping you.
Can't say it, but I may butcher it. But at the end of the day, I've been following this, and I've been seeing it that, you know, she had such a great career, playing ball, managing for 10 years as a pro manager, and now she's actually in the MLB side of things. So I think this is a good look. This is another good look for sports to say, you know, we know that, you know, most football in some areas are only to females, but it shows that women have just more right and power to be in position of power than a man does. And like I said, with me being a girl dad and having a daughter, having nieces and stuff, it shows them, hey, you can do anything you want to do. You don't have to just say, I don't like sports because they don't cater to females that much. Baby, you can go manage a team.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You can go own a team. You can go do whatever it is you need to do without having any backlash, because people like her who are paving the way for that. Right. So I think this is, like I said, this is good, especially on the MLB side of things. I've been all over this, man, and I just like this. Like I was like, I gotta say something about it, because it's just, you know, it hits home for me. You know what I mean?
I mean, I actually have, like, this is something a lot of people don't know, but one of the coaches that's on Tampa Bay, I'm actually personally friends with. One of the girl coaches, her name, they call her Coach Lowe. Mm-hmm. She actually, where I live now, she actually coached a girls team, and I used to coach beside her. I used to help coach the running backs and stuff with her. And she actually used to train me, which is kind of crazy. But she actually coaches the line for down on Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of cool to see this happening. Seeing a lot of guys actually respond to these coaches, These girl coaches, they're not disrespectful to them, which is huge. Like I think that was a big. I think that was one of the big worries as when these girls started coming into these sports is that where the guy's gonna respect them, where they gonna listen, you know what I mean, and take their coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing how these players are responding to these women is amazing to me. Like
Yeah,
I'm the same way. I have 2 girls myself, and seeing these women get the opportunity when they know the sport just as well, and they've played the sports like most of them have played the sport at a high level, and seeing what they can bring to the table. I mean, it's definitely a fresh take on the game.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like that, and like I said, it's awesome to me, bro. Like to see this stuff happening because again, girls have they sports have not been getting seen, and I've always been an advocate for it, even with the basketball on the basketball side of seeing things when it comes to like the WNBA. Like I know people and I know guys, and they're like, man, I ain't watching no WNBA. I ain't watching no college women hoop.
I was a big WNBA fan. I kind of fell off of it, like, cause I was I was a big Lisa Leslie fan. That was my girl. Like when first time I ever watched her come down the court and she slammed it, I said, "No shot." We just had a girl dunk the ball. I was so pumped. Like just watching them girls play, I love it, and I hate that they get that rap in the WNBA. Oh, it's not this, it's not that competitive. Have you ever watched that thing? Them girls ball.
Yeah, 100%, man. And that's what I'm saying. Their games are like women's sports. I feel like is a lot more. It could be a lot more exciting than even the men's side of things. Like I said, watching college hoops, watching the WNBA. If you sit down and you take the time and watch it, you'll see it should be. But
you think they should? You think like when you talk about that? I know like when you get on this stage of talking about the WNBA and stuff. Do you think the NBA should be more involved with like promoting them, helping them get out in front of like the national televised game? Because you really don't see a lot of it unless you have like a ESPN 3, ESPN like an extra ESPN or an extra like Fox Sports. Like you don't have that extra thing, which is not like huge to everybody. Everybody doesn't hold those channels. But do you think there should be something with like the NFL, the NBA, baseball for like softball and stuff, like it should be kind of pushed out a little bit more, like that they should let people that had their doubts on women being in professional sports of the NFL, basketball and all that stuff, like that, I mean, you have your people that are like, oh no woman should ever be there, because of how it's always been and whatnot. Do you think that these bigger stages have to get involved with this and push this forward?
Yeah, 100%. I think they definitely should, man, because again, if they're not getting seen in the front of things, people are not going to watch it. Like they think and that's the mind of some just people. If it's not being played on primetime television right then and there, at the heat of the day or on Sunday afternoons, prime time or whatever the times are that's considered prime time, a lot of people ain't even gonna buy into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, only the people that are gonna buy into it are guys like me and you. We're sports nuts. We gonna buy into it. It's sports. We're gonna watch that over anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like that's our first go-to. Right. Like, for me in the WNBA side of things, of course, I'm rooting in it. My family, I have a family member that's played for the Charlotte Sting. So I've hung out with most of the women on the team, like Dawn Staley, all of those, like, so I know what it's like to sit and watch games. I attend games. Right. I know how fun it is. But people, if it's not getting put out on the main stage, we're not going to know. Like the WNBA, when it first came on the scene, a lot of people were watching. And you know why? Because they were promoting it more. Right. They were like, oh, shoot, they got a women's WNBA. Oh, they fought for this. Now they got it. Now it's got to the point where it's getting pushed to the back. They got shortened seasons. They don't have that many teams, which I feel like they should have more teams. Right. Because again, it gives women the opportunity to further their careers after college to play.
Instead of having to go overseas to play.
Absolutely. Right here in the U.S. instead of having to go overseas and play. Because it's big over there.
Oh, yeah,
it's huge over there. Oh yeah, it's huge over there. So again, I mean, it's just that like I said, this whole thing with women in sports, man, I love it, and I love it, and I love it for the right reasons. Let me be clear, I love it for the right reasons, guys, not the wrong reasons.
So you saying you don't
I ain't trying to see the
ain't looking at
booties.
Aaron Andrews' butt?
I ain't trying to do all that. I love it for the right reasons. Let's just be real. Let me clear that up right here.
Guys, I think he's trying to say he doesn't look at Aaron Andrews' butt.
Because you get a lot of guys, that's what they look at it for. I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna call it like I call it. But I think it's in, like I said, for the right reasons. It's showing our youth and our babies, man, that they can do stuff. They can do stuff that involves sports. Because again, I'm gonna tell y'all now, my daughter, she's a girly girl, and every time I'm watching football, she like, Daddy, you watching football, I don't want to watch.
So you saying like boom, boom, boom?
Yeah, but I see how if she's watching the sport and she sees a female or she sees someone do it, she's more inclined to join in and take on that. So again, that's what I think is good for us.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely I think like you hit it right there is when you get into that it shows them that they don't got to be scared of it, because I mean at that one point you had that stigma is like, well, I can't, they don't play as hard, they don't play like they think the young girls give up when they get to college, and like they don't play as hard as they could because there's nothing really before, like after that, like, you know what I mean, like there's nothing they want, like you can't, not everybody wants to go overseas, leave their family behind and go play basketball overseas for months at a time and not see family. Not everybody handles that like that. And I think they need to bring some more light to it. Like Selena said in chat with the MMA, I think they do the best with it in any sport out there. Is those girls, you're wanting to watch these girls knock each other's heads off just as much as you want to watch one of these guys tee off on another guy in that sport. Like there's like, I mean, you have Nunes, like she's the one that comes to my mind instantly. Like I love it when Amanda Nunes is up when we're fighting and she's fighting, I'm locked in. That's a bad girl. Like that is my girl in MMA. Like I'm like, hey, we there. And I think it's one of those things is that you get those guys coming in, you get those girls showing up, and you get to see that they're capable of whacking somebody just as hard as the guys there to smack somebody, put them in a rear naked choke or anything like that. They get promoted correctly. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing is you can't expect women to model after guys. I mean, they're built differently. Their bodies aren't what a guy's is. You know what I mean? Like they're built different. Like women are made to do something different than men. As a men are built to do things that are different than women. Than me, like there's girls out there that I say all the time that would, like me personally, like when I watch it, there's women out there that I know that would put some men to shame, and that's the thing is like every sport is different, you know what I mean? Like it's a different time in the sports and it's a different time, and it's this time that, hey, we accept it. Women are here to stay. They're coming to play. Give them their shine.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you.